Yo, what's going on, guys? Hopefully you're all doing well and having yourselves a very fantastic day. My name is Jason Joseph, and this, of course, is Play-by-Play with JJ. Sixers taking on the New York Knicks and getting ready for Game 4, man. Game 4 is what it's all about. Sixers were down 2-0, and were able to come up with a win the last time that they played against the New York Knicks, and were able to win by a final score of 125-114. Obviously, a lot to talk. We did a whole recap about it. We talked about the game itself. We talked about Joel Embiid because he was the main storyline from a couple of different perspectives. But in regards to this game today, all right, it's time for us to turn the page and talk about what's to come in Game 4. All right. I want to welcome you all to come on in and join the Discord server and express your thoughts about this game. You're obviously more than welcome to do that. Just click this Discord link down below, and I will get you on here, and we can talk about some hoops with both of these teams and what's to come in this game, and have you guys express your opinions. I will say that what I'm looking for today, I don't care if Mitchell Robinson plays or not. I need the Sixers to do a good job on the glass. If Tobias Harris is playing, he needs to be active on the boards, and he needs to be doing a good job at boxing out. I need him to be active on the glass. I need him to get you about 10 to 12 rebounds, especially early on. If the Sixers aren't making shots, then the glass really does become that much more critical. And this Knicks team has been doing a really good job at getting rebounds. Now, in the first game, we all knew that the Knicks were going to be dominant on the glass. They had 55 rebounds in the first game, and they out-rebounded us 55-33. The last game that the Sixers played, it has certainly gotten better over the last two games. I'll say it like that. They ended up getting 36 rebounds, the Sixers, and the Knicks only had 32. Now, part of that was because Mitchell Robinson ended up not playing at all in the second half, but that was a factor as well. I need them to be very physical and very dominant in the paint. That's the next thing I need to happen. I need Joel Embiid to go out there and to be a guy that just gets Isaiah Hartenstein in foul trouble. I think that that's going to be the recipe for success today. If Robinson does not play today, even if he does, I need Joel to be aggressive, down low, on the block, and I need him to get guys into foul trouble. Maybe not necessarily always on the block, because obviously he's a really good shooter as well. But nonetheless, these guys have to get into foul trouble. Precious Achiuwa is not a matchup for Joel Embiid. Let's be honest. He's a body, but he can't guard. I mean, it's hard to guard Joel Embiid, but I'm just saying that Achiuwa is just one of those guys that Embiid tends to dominate. So I need Joel to get all those guys into foul trouble, because that could really help the Sixers out today. Let's talk about Jalen Brunson, because Brunson had a very good game. Statistically speaking, in his last game, I still thought that he looked a little bit off, and I thought that the Sixers still did a good job at playing defense on him. Somebody said to me the other day, guard the role players and let Jalen Brunson score on you, and that's fine. And I disagreed with it at the time. But now I understand that if the role players are rolling, obviously, I think that's a good way to put it. But if they're making shots, that's one thing. If you guard the Bojan Bogdanoviches and these other shooters that they have, I think that would be fine as well. I think that is how you win, even if Jalen Brunson gets you 35 and 12. The role players, if you play very good perimeter defense on them and you force them to take really tough shots, I think that could be a very big factor in today's game as well. Does Nick Nurse decide to go with Campaign today? Does he decide to go with DeAnthony Melton as his backup point guard? I don't know. That's another thing to look out for. Does Ricky Council get any minutes today? I doubt it, but that's something else to look for as well. We haven't seen KJ Martin in this series, so I'm curious to see if he's going to be able to get things going at this time as well, because I feel like that he could be another game changer for the 76ers. But no, physicality needs to be a thing. They have to be dominant on the glass. That's number one. They got to make their presence in the paint very well known. Obviously, you got to make shots, but if you're not making shots, those are where the other things come into play. I need them to also do a good job at sharing the rock and doing really well out in transition. But play good defense on the rest of the team and let Jalen Brunson shoot. That's where I'm at. So, yeah, if you guys want to come on, if you guys have any thoughts yourselves, please feel free to come on and just talk things over with me, because I think that we can have a really good conversation about what's to come today. All you got to do is just join the Discord server. I'm going to post it right here, so that way you guys can have it. And if you want to come on and talk to me, you're more than welcome to. I will get to the people in the chat in just a few seconds. I did want to also say something else. The other thing that I don't think that we have really been talking about in regards to today is Paul Reed. Okay? I said heading into the last game, that if the Sixers are getting out-rebounded, we need to see Paul Reed and Joel Embiid playing together in some of the lineups that are out there. That still holds true to today. If the Sixers are having a really tough time getting rebounds off the glass, Paul Reed needs to be boxing out OG Anunoby and some of these other tall guys that they have. I still hold by that statement. Okay? I think that we're going to get a very active Paul Reed today. He didn't have a bad game the last time around. I remember he had a really nice rebound in traffic with about 3 guys on him, and yet he was still able to come down with it. But the Sixers are clearly a minus when Joel Embiid does not play. I would just like to see them to go to their big lineup if they need to, if they need to have size. But I think Paul Reed does a good game today and gives you really good solid minutes off the bench, but also can be a factor on defense as well. Just got to stay out of foul trouble. That's what you got to do. Bob says Paul Reed is going hard today. Yes, I agree with that. Yeah, I want to get to everybody in the chat. I didn't really have too many things to say. I do think that Deuce McBride, what the Sixers really need to do in order for them to win this game is make sure that Deuce McBride, Dante DiVincenzo, and Bojan Bogdanovic have off nights. If they have off nights, or off days, I guess, I think that we win. Unless OG Anunoby goes off. Make OG Anunoby and Josh Hart beat you. I think that's how we do it, man. They're going to play with more physical tenacity today, but we got to be ready for that. We have to be ready for that. What's up, Nick? How you doing, man? What's going on? Who else do we got on here? Let's go Knicks. Who's that? Jay's Junk Removal. What's up, Jay? How you doing, bro? What's up, Jay? Shout out to Jay, man. Shout out to Jay for coming on here. Let's go Knicks. Knicks in 5, baby. Oh, man. I'm so happy that you're here, bro. I really am. Sixers need to play a good game with no mistakes, says Katie. Mitchell plays Embiid hard. He does. And I don't know. Has he been ruled out for today? The Knicks will be without Mitchell Robinson. Okay, so that is a big loss. Okay, so now Mitch Robinson is not going to be playing in this afternoon's game. So that is a loss. Like, let's be real. Losing Mitchell Robinson for them is a loss because he's a rebounder and because he actually is a body that can stay on Joel. So what I said before, and I'll say it again right now, Isaiah Hartenstein and Precious Achiuwa need to get into foul trouble. Embiid needs to just dominate those matchups right there, because that's how you're going to win. If you end up having them foul you, then I think that we're going to slow the tempo down and momentum's going to be on our side offensively. Let the Knicks play your brand of basketball. Let them play at your pace. I think that's what you got to do. Let's see. What do you expect from the Sixers, JJ? Yep. I was just running down everything. Giancarlo! What's up, Giancarlo? Greetings, JJ. Great work, and go 76ers, baby. Time to see Ricky Council crushing the Knicks and be a valid support to Maxey and Embiid. I don't think I gave... Well, actually, I kind of remember I do. I gave Nick Nurse a little bit of flowers for benching Tobias Harris during those last 8 minutes. I don't think that they're going to go to Ricky Council. I think that he's too young, and coaches obviously have their favorites. But if it were me, if Tobias is not getting your rebounds and he's not playing really good on the offensive side and he's missing these open layups and just these little gimmies, I'm putting in Ricky Council the fourth too. That's just me. I'm putting KJ Martin over Tobias Harris right now. I would. KJ Martin even plays better defense. I would put KJ Martin in. Got to start fast and play hard. Yeah. I would like to see them try to go at a slow pace today to start off the ball game. I would really like to see Joel again just get Hartenstein and get Achiuwa into foul trouble and have it. If Hartenstein already has 3 fouls within 2.5 minutes of play, that's great. That is really awesome. So force Tom Thibodeau to put in Precious Achiuwa and have him come in. And the only way you do that is if you slow down the game and let Joel Embiid cook. So that's what I think you got to do. JJ, my man, how are you? The dude is here. What's going on, the dude? And again, if you guys want to come onto the Discord, you're more than welcome to do so. And you're more than welcome to give your thoughts and express your opinions. I would really appreciate that. We are also going to go live after the game as well, and we'll do a post-game show. So if you want to come on for that as well, you're definitely 1,000% more than welcome to do so. Looks like I have a little hoodie on, but I know I don't. It's part of the green screen effect. Embiid is dirty, says Rick 3. All right, so I'm done with this whole conversation. What Joel did was not right, but I will say one other thing. I'll say it once again. 2 wrongs don't make a right. I get that. But where was this energy when Dante Divincenzo did that to Kelly Oubre Jr.? Again, it was all fun and games. It was all fun and games, man. I'm just saying, keep that same energy. Keep the same energy. And I wasn't born for this. I wasn't born during this era. But I have watched, like, old school Knicks games back in the 90s. They played pretty dirty basketball. It did. It did. They were very physical, and they were pretty dirty. So, I'm just saying that, you support a franchise that has done that too. But I'm not knocking you. I'm not knocking you at all whatsoever. But if we're going to say that Embiid is a dirty player, let's just keep that same energy. Because what's fair is fair. Dante DiVincenzo, what he did was not right either. 2 wrongs don't make a right. Hey, Katie, how are you? What's up, JJ? Big love from the UK, Daryl. What's up, Daryl? Daryl Pryor here. What's up, Daryl? Thanks so much for coming on here. Bro, this is probably a good day for people that are in the UK because it's an earlier game for you guys, too. Like, the one thing that I'm learning that as I keep doing this, more and more is that we have a bigger audience than I ever anticipated. So the fact that we have people tuning in from Australia, from the UK, from Sweden, Switzerland, Italy, it's obviously a time difference. So it's great that y'all are here and y'all are supporting and showing some love to the channel. And again, I'm going to drop the link one more time for you guys if you want to come on. Let's do this. Tobias needs to step up. Here is hoping. He is who he is. He is who he is, man. If he gives you a good performance today, we'll take it. If he's not giving you a good performance, it is what it is. The basketball gods have spoken. Embiid better. He careful with his dirty play. He has to be careful, absolutely. I'm not denying what he did, because obviously what he did was what he did. Okay? I can't defend that. But what happened, happened. And I've moved on. Just like Game 2, I've moved on from that with the refs. I moved on. And I'm ready for Game 4. Tobias needed to step up for 3 years now. JC, what's up, JC? I think RC4 might get time if the Sixers were up 2-1 instead of down 2-1. Maybe. Maybe that could be the case, but I also feel like that he would get more time if one of our guys was hurt. If Tobias was actually hurt, I think he would get more time that way too. But those are just my thoughts. Before I get back to your comments, something that I was actually really proud of with this team the other day, and I don't really think I talked about it that much. This team, we talked about the rebounding battle, but they shot 48.5% from three. They shot the ball very well from three. They were 15 for 31. Part of that was because Joel did go off in that third quarter, and that, yes, you had Campaign making shots. But if you're going to beat this Knicks team, who's very physical, you have got to shoot the ball very well from three. And again, if you're not hitting your shots, that's where the rebounding comes into play. And I think that the Sixers, as much as I don't like to say it, and I don't wish injury upon anybody, but I do feel like the Sixers have more of an advantage now that Mitchell Robinson's not out there. So, again, Embiid needs to be very physical with Isaiah Hartenstein. Get him and Achua into foul trouble, and that's how we win the game. We take them out that way. So. But yeah, the three-point shooting was really good in the last game. And the Knicks shot really well from three, too. That's the other crazy thing about it. They actually did a pretty good job shooting from three. Now, if we want to be a little bit technical, we can. And say in the fourth quarter, it was pretty much when they had like an 8-point lead, some of those threes were in. So, some of those threes really didn't, I don't want to say impact the game, but they were sort of like bonuses, if you will. But I'm not going to get there. I'm not going to go down that road. But that is how I feel. He's being serious, man. No, like seriously, like let him go off. You know what I mean? Like I think he's being rational. If he was trolling, he would be like, "Oh, the Sixers suck." No, he's being serious. Like, he has a right to feel that Joel is a dirty player. He has a right to feel that these things have happened because guess what? He's a fan. It was chippy, not dirty, says JC. I still think it was dirty. For real, they act like it never happened with Kelly or the maxey mugging. Yeah, I know. Rise up, Philly, go Sixers! What's up, Jamie? What's good, Jamie? Thanks so much for stopping by. I appreciate that, man. Shout out to Jamie Slack for always being on here. Jamie's the man. Jamie found our channel last year during our little Phillies run. Always has his kids on. They'll send me some videos of him, of his kids watching me, and it's always a really cool thing. One day I'll have to show that on here, but that is really cool. 80s were worse. Detroit, Bulls, etc. Yep. 6 p.m. tip-off. No going to bed at 3 a.m. today. That's exactly right, Daryl. That's exactly correct, Daryl. I'm happy about that because you deserve a good night's sleep, okay? You absolutely deserve a good night's sleep, and the only way now that you're going to get it is if they tie the series. Now, that's what has to happen. Good job from the NBA, from your perspective, for making it at 6 o'clock your time, so that way, if the Sixers do win, and they should, you can sleep better. You know, you can have a nice, good night's sleep tonight, and all you have to think about is Game 5. You know, so I'm happy about that from your perspective. I really am. It's not trolling, it's the truth. Embiid was also going for players. Jules, you bring up one play. There's multiple plays Embiid was playing dirty. There were a couple plays where I thought that he was just not, where he looked like he was out of focus. He was literally letting the Knicks get into his head, and I was getting frustrated about that. I can't disagree with you there. But what I will say is this. The fact that you're focusing on Joel, the fact that you're focusing not as much like on the game, and you're focusing on Joel being taken out and that being like the thing, that's not right. But hey, I'm gonna be honest with us too. The fact that us Sixers fans were looking upon at the refs, we had people that were actually blaming the refs in the second game at the very end. I was one of those people that did say that the refs did deserve a lot of fault at the end of Game 2. But I also made sure to say that the Sixers didn't do their job either. So I'm just saying we got to take accountability, because while, yes, the refs really did suck and the Sixers still should have filed a grievance there, they didn't. They did not hold up their end of the bargain, man. And I take accountability for that. They didn't step up when they had to. Lowry has to make that free throw. Tyrese Maxey has to make that layup at the end. He has to still hold on to the basketball. Lowry should have called a timeout. But again, it's in the past. It's done. I'm on to Game 4. All right? That's where I'm at. Capital C, man. You deserve the intentional love. You're the best. Man, don't make me blush, guys. That's not what this is for. We're talking about the Sixers. But I do appreciate the compliment. I really do. I really, really do. Go Philly. Charlie Box and I. What's up, Charlie Box and I? First time commenter. Love it. See, we got DFJ here. I'm going to get to DFJ in just a few moments, but I want to get to the rest of the comments really, really quickly. Knicks and their fans are scared. Rick says, and Embiid one of the chosens. That's why the NBA pretended nothing happened, because he's a superstar. You're not wrong. You're not wrong, man. You're absolutely not wrong about that, because the NBA does like their superstars. You're right. I can't disagree with you there. Not going to have this on the stream. You can root for who you want, or you can root for who you want. We're all friends here. Oh, it's all good, man. It's all good, bro. Thank you for your honesty between chips and dirty. No, I'm being serious. Like, that's just how it was. But I'm ready to move on to Game 4, man. By the way, JJ, love your hoodie. Appreciate it. Yeah, no, this is from Gibson Guitars. My sister's, what was I gonna say? I was gonna say, yeah, I have somebody that I know somebody that works over there, so that's really awesome. Yeah, man, Lomball McLovin. Good luck to your Sixers, JJ. Hey, man. Like I just said, good luck to your Knicks. I know that Mitchell Robinson is a loss. There's definitely no doubt about it. But y'all got a game to play, and may the best team win. That's all I gotta say. So, I'll drop a like for your honesty. No, I'm being again. I'm an honest person. That's not the Knicks' fault. That's the ref's fault for Game 2. The Knicks not trying to hurt the Sixers players. Okay, I'm moving on from this. I'm going to drop a like for your honesty. I appreciate that, man. I really, really do. DFJ is here in the house. Let's get DFJ to come on, bro. Let's get DFJ to come on. Is there a way I can actually just add you to the stage? I'm going to invite you on because I know that it's easier to do it that way. But yeah, DFJ, bro. Shout out to you, my guy. And we're going to get started with the play-by-plays, obviously, in 14 minutes or so. DFJ, buddy, what's good?
Yo, can you hear me?
Yo, can you hear me? Nope, you can't hear me?
I don't know why I can't hear you.
All right, one sec. Hold up. There's always something that goes on with Discord every single time I do this. I don't know why. It says that my mic is working. But it just doesn't come on up. It's so weird. Let's see this. Let's try to reopen Discord again, and we'll do it one more time. Join the stage. Speak on stage. If this thing. There we go. Can you hear me now? Yo, yo, yo. Yo, 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 mic check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. DFJ. DFJ, can you hear me, my guy? DFJ is my guy, says Bob. Yep, no, he's my guy too. I'll never forget the one time that we came on the DJ Eastwood stream. And he was sitting there and he was like, yo, I'm waiting for somebody else to join before I go on. And I was like, I got you, man. I got you. DFJ, you there? Let's try to do it again. Let's try to get you on one more time. All right, tip-off is at 1. Well, the game is at 1 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. DFJ! Can you hear me now, my guy?
Yo, can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I think you're on mute. Probably on mute.
I'm not on mute. It's you. Here, wait, hold up. Let me call you. We're gonna get DFJ to come on. All right. We're gonna get DFJ to come on. We're gonna do it this way. All right. Let's give our guy a call. DFJ. There we go. There he is. All right. Let's give him a call. All right. DFJ. Pick up the phone. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yes. Yes, sir. What's up?
Man, I just finished doing my live stream. I appreciate you for being in there.
Of
Bob
course.
was there.
Of course.
A few others were in there. Appreciate y'all for stopping by.
My pleasure. Always.
Yeah, but I just joined, and you're talking about Game 4, but yeah, this game we definitely have to tie this game up because I don't see if the Sixers lose this game right here, I don't see them coming back down from 3-1. I just don't see it. It could happen, but I'm just not trusting them to do it. So today should be a must-win game, and I trust the Sixers, especially in Game 4s, because they usually win Game 4s. I mean, the last Game 4 that I think they lost was against the Atlanta Hawks in 2021. But other than that, in 2022, we beat Miami in Game 4.
Yep.
23, we beat Boston in Game 4. And that was an early game, too. I remember that game like it was yesterday. We won that game, and that was off the heroics of James Harden. Shout out to James Harden.
Shout out to James Harden. Oh, man. I can't go that far, man. I can't go that far.
Yeah, I'm just trying to stare at the
Hey, I have to tell you, I didn't mean to cut you off. We have some breaking news. Micah Parsons is at the Sixers game today. I think he wants to be an Eagle so badly. There's just no doubt about it. But he's at the Sixers game today. I just got that breaking news report. Shout out to Eagles Nation for breaking that out. I just wanted to throw that out there.
that's probably good luck because last year he was at the game as well. And
He was.
Sixers won, so
He did.
we probably need that. We need that luck to win this game today. So I think we should do exactly what we did in Game 3.
Yep.
Keep them off the boards, make shots.
Yep.
Embiid has to step up.
Yep.
Maxey has to step up, and Kelly Oubre. I think Kelly Oubre gave up a little bit of defense for more offense. But I mean, I'm just cool with it because I think if you let Jalen Brunson go off, that would definitely take away from his teammates, and they would definitely be out of rhythm. And we got to run them off the 3-point line every single time. We can't keep giving up wide open shots. Tobias Harris can't keep giving OG Anunoby wide open threes. And you even called it on your stream the last time, and you were so after you
Call me out. Call me out. Call me out. Call me out. Do it.
No, it was just like you were so demoralized after you gave up that, he gave up that three because, he was so, it was not even a wide open look. That was a butt naked look. And
that was Jalen Brunson. That wasn't OG.
That was Jalen Brunson?
That was Jalen Brunson.
Sure?
Yeah, Jalen Brunson had a wide open three. This was, so I'm talking about the play. Do you remember the play where he got the offensive rebound? It was off, I think it was a missed shot by Maxey. It was in the first half. And then he couldn't lay it up and in. Like it was an easy layup. And then he didn't make the layup. And then on the next possession on defense, I think Divincenzo, I could be wrong, but somebody was being guarded and Harris just felt like that he had to double team him. And guess what? They swing it out to Brunson. He's left wide open for a three, and that's his man. And Harris is like, shoot, like that's my guy. And it was on the far wing. That's what it was.
I thought it was OG, but I mean, case in point is Harris has to, he has to be aware of everything around him. Sometimes I get it. You want to get the rebound, but you can't leave a guy that wide open because they're definitely going to make you pay. Brunson is a good 3-point shooter, and Josh Hart, he was shooting 31% in the season, but in the series, he's shooting I think 40% or better.
I know it is really crazy.
So we have to. Yeah, we have to be aware of all those guys. Divincenzo, he hit the dagger 3 in Game 2. So these guys are very, very good 3-point shooters, and we have to focus on them every single time. If we can, run them off the 3, and our weak side, like I said on my show, our weak side rotations has to be much better.
Yep,
and we have to make our shots. We have to make our shots as well. And when you make your shots, it makes your job a little bit more easier. I mean, Embiid with 5 threes, Maxey with 3 threes. I mean,
campaign.
Kelly Oubre campaign with 3 threes off the bench. That was so huge. Shout out to Nick Nurse for putting them in the rotations. We called him out for it.
Yep, we did.
Hopefully
we campaigned for campaign, didn't we?
We campaigned for campaign. Exactly. But hopefully he does get some playing time today.
Yeah.
I'm so accustomed to saying tonight. I don't know why, but
because they're usually night games.
Night games, right? Exactly. Yeah. But I got to get used to the day games as well. But hopefully he gets some minutes. Hopefully he gets some significant minutes. And I don't know if Buddy Hield is going to play, but I'm just disappointed in Buddy Hield because he's getting some wide open looks, but it's just not falling. Like that play that we ran for him, and I think it was they set a down screen and he flashed into the weak side corner. That was a wide open 3, and I thought he was going to make it, and he missed it. And you could tell his confidence was just. He was just demoralized after missing that 3. And when he was bringing the ball up the floor, when he was being pressured, it was like, I just want to get rid of the ball. It's just you could tell the pressure was getting to him. He has not been in this situation before, so you could tell that he was really not feeling it. But hopefully, I don't know. Do you think he should get minutes in this game tonight? I mean, today.
Man, if he's not making shots, I would try the same thing again. Give him like the first 2 minutes or so, depending on the situation. Okay, if we're coming out and we're starting off hot, then I would say that I'd be okay with him playing for a few minutes, coming in off the bench. But if we're starting off cold, because there's a chance of that happening too, do I want Buddy Hield there? Heck no. I don't want Buddy. If we're down like 12-2 or something and we need a run, I'm not putting Buddy in that spot. Heck no. But if we're on like a 14-0 run or something crazy like that, then maybe I'd try it. just for a couple of minutes, see how it goes. It's all about feel, and it's all about instinct, and that's where I'm at with Buddy Hield. I do have to run. I hate to cut you short, but I do want to thank you so much for coming on here. I got to get the jersey on. I got to take a break on here, and I have to say I have to read a couple more things in the chat. But bro, you know how much I love you, man. I appreciate you for always being here and for always supporting the channel and for always making sure that you back me up. Like you are the man. I really mean that, dude.
Yeah, I appreciate it, bro. And shout out to all the people calling me out in the chat. Shout out to Katie,
Yep,
Bob. Yeah, shout out to everybody for the support. Yeah.
Hey, Don Staley just rung the bell. That's great. Shout out to Don Staley. All right.
Yeah. I'll catch you later, bro.
All right, I'll catch you later too, my guy. Peace out. All right. And shout out to Jeevan Nudes for also being here as well. And yeah, man. No, thank you all so much for tuning in to our little pregame show. I am gonna take a little step off. Don Staley just rang the bell, and I gotta get the jersey on. You know what I gotta do? I gotta get that drill going right now. I gotta get into Sixers gear. So, all right, I will see you guys really soon. And don't change that channel, man. We'll be right back for some Sixers Knicks Game 4 action. See you soon. All right, we're back. We're back, baby. What's going on? All right, hopefully you're all doing well and having yourselves a fantastic Sunday afternoon. Of course, we got people that are tuning in from all over the world, so wherever you are, hopefully you're having yourselves a fantastic day, a fantastic night, a fantastic morning, or wherever you are. All right, so let's get into the starting lineups for today. Let's go, baby. And also, thank you so much for the compliment, my guy, the dude. He was like, yo, like, when's JJ going to ring the bell? That's so nice, man. Seriously, bro, that means more than words, bro. It really, really does. All right, so let's get into the starting lineup. So for the Knicks, it's Jalen Brunson, Dante Divincenzo, Josh Hart, OG Anunoby, and Isaiah Hardenstein. And for the Sixers, it's Tyrese Maxey, Kyle Lowry, Kelly Oubre Jr., Tobias Harris, and Joel Embiid. All right, Sixers in their red and blue uniforms with the white stars going down each side, and the Knicks are in their dark blue and orange uniforms with the orange letters and numbers on both the front and the back. Dr. J's in the house. Micah Parsons is there. Dawn Staley rang the bell. And we're about ready to get underway. So let's go. Let's make sure that we hit the refresh button. And all right, so Embiid going up against Hartenstein for the tip-off, and Embiid wins the battle. So Tyrese Maxey has it, and the Sixers go from right to left as we're underway at 1:11 p.m. Eastern Time in Philadelphia. Embiid with a step-back jumper. Can't get that one to fall, and Divincenzo comes up with his miss. Let's make sure that we reset this really quickly. Apologize about that. Oops. Nope, maybe not. All right, there's a shot that goes up, and that's missed by the Knicks. Oubre got the rebound. Looked like maybe some physicality down low. Lowry gets it over on the near side for the Sixers, tries to give it up to Joel, and it's tipped out of bounds. It'll still be 76ers basketball, baby. Grace says, gonna say hi before the game. Let's go 76ers. Oh, my gosh, why does this keep moving? Come on, man. Come on. There we go. All right, so the Sixers are going to get the inbound once again as they go from right to left. Harris will inbound it on the near sideline. Embiid with a bouncer back to Oubre over at the nail, being heavily guarded by Dante DiVincenzo. Kick out to Lowry for a near wing three, and that's off the mark. Oubre gets the big board, but it goes out towards Kyle Lowry. Here's Embiid who goes down low, and he throws it down for two. Oubre gets the assist, and this place explodes already. 2-0 Philadelphia. What a slam by Joel, and that's how you start off Game 4 with a bang. A one-handed slam with the right hand, baby. Josh Hart dribbling up the basketball now as he gets it back from Hartenstein. Hart trying to go up with a two. It's blocked by Oubre. Good defense. Sixers have it out in transition. Harris goes down low. Almost lost the ball. Kick out to Oubre for a near wing three. Oh, it's just off the mark. Oh, man, he almost had it. Jalen Brunson, the former Wildcat, gets it over on the near side. Wants to go up against Tobias Harris. Puts up a foul line jumper. Swish. Oh, my gosh. 2-2. And there's some Knicks fans retaliating against the 76ers fans at the Wells Fargo Center. So it's 2-2. Again, Embiid, Harris, Oubre, Lowry, and Maxey for the Sixers on offense. Embiid gets it back to Lowry. Pump fake over on the near side. Lowry tries to pass it to Harris. 5 on the clock. Harris goes down low against Divincenzo, and he puts up a posterized jumper. It's up, and that's just way off the mark. Harris cannot buy a bucket so far, and Anunoby comes up with a miss. Sixers have only scored one bucket, and that was on an Embiid slam. Brunson trying to take on Joel Embiid, and Brunson's jumper is up and in. He has scored all 4 points so far for the Knicks. And you expect that he's going to get some revenge, and he's probably going to go off today. Maxey gets it for the Sixers on the near side. Here's Lowry, back to Embiid over at the foul line. Embiid goes down low. Runner, yes! Joel answers back with 4 points. So Brunson and Embiid going at it, the two superstars for both teams. For the Knicks and for the Sixers. Hart goes downstairs. Euro step over Embiid. Can't finish it. As Embiid able to play solid defense. Harris got the board for Philadelphia. 9 minutes to go. And the Knicks lead the series 2-1. Harris gets it on the block against Dante DiVincenzo. And Harris wins the battle. He puts it up and in with the left hand. And finally, Joel Embiid gets an assist. And Tobias Harris comes up with a 2. 6-4 Philadelphia. Clock still running. 8:35 to go. Hartenstein hands it off to Josh Hart. Again, no Mitchell Robinson out there for the New York Knicks today. He's out. Anunoby will hand it off to Isaiah Hartenstein. Little two-man game that's intercepted by Embiid. Embiid with a bouncer. Here's Harris ahead, and he throws it down. Embiid leading the fast break off the bat. Pass by Hartenstein, and Tobias Harris able to flush it for 2. 8-4 Philadelphia. What a start for the Sixers. Brunson for 3 on the other side, and he has scored all 7 points. Man, he splashed that thing from another area code. And I said before, coming into the game, that if you give Brunson the shots, make sure that you guard his teammates and make them pay. Kyle Lowry gets it over on the far side, goes up with a shot, and he's fouled. Brunson thought that there was maybe a blocking foul called as Brunson went down on his back. Love the energy so far in this game. How about the Embiid pass to Harris? It was just a go-ahead pass all the way to Toby. It took about 2 bounces and landed right into the breadbasket, and all Harris had to do was slam it. So it's 8-4 so far. Sixers won the last game by a final score of 125-114 in this building. Lowry's going to the foul line. They called a shooting foul on Jalen Brunson. So Lowry going to the line for 2. First one is up, and he drains it. Love the energy so far. Way too many Knicks fans in the building for my liking. Well, that's how it was in the last game as well, Bob. That's exactly how it was in the last game. Sixers playing really good defense so far, except Jalen Brunson has scored all 7 points for the New York Knicks. He's been responsible for 8 points, Joel Embiid, that is, and Kyle Lowry able to get the next foul shot. That's good, and Maxey, Kyle Lowry was trying to get a high five from Tyrese Maxey, and he was like, yo, like, what the heck just happened? So it's 10-7, and I think Maxey left just a little bit too soon. So we're going to have another free throw here because it's for 3 free throws. 10-7 Philadelphia, and the next shot is up and in. So I don't know if I mentioned that before, but Kyle Lowry got fouled on a 3-point shot. Oubre deflects it, it goes out of bounds, and the Knicks will have to inbound it again. 11-7 Philadelphia, not 7-11. All right, here's Jalen Brunson, who's being trapped by Oubre. Anunoby gets it over on the near corner, short corner that is, puts up a 2, and Embiid leaves him wide open and has his way. OG Anunoby, that is. It's now 11-9. So the Sixers are doing a good job at playing defense, just left up a wide open bucket to OG Anunoby, and he drained it. Maxey and Embiid playing a little 2-man game. 8 seconds left on the shot clock. Embiid over on the perimeter. Puts up a 3 over Hardenstein. When the foul called, no. Harris got the board. Puts it back up. Can't put it in. And Oubre tried to get the rebound. And I think we have a whistle. And Nick Nurse and Joel Embiid are complaining. Let's see this again. So Embiid got it over on the near wing. He wanted somebody else to come up on him. And he just took a really bad 3-pointer. It was good defense by Hardenstein. Harris was able to put it up and in, and they called a turnover on Philadelphia. So it's going to be Knicks ball. Brunson gets it. Here's Hart at the top of the key. Dribble handoff to Divincenzo. Divincenzo goes up with a pump fake. Now goes into the lane for 2. One of the foul called. No call there. Lowry got the rebound, leading the charge on offense. Oubre with a Euro step. Puts up a runner and puts it in. 13-9 Philadelphia. That was a nice play by Oubre, and how about the pass by Kyle Lowry as well? Divincenzo catches, pump fake, puts up a tray, and he can't knock it down. Embiid comes up with his second rebound of the afternoon. Lowry hands it off to Tyrese Maxey. Maxey lets it fly for 3. Too much mustard on that one. And OG climbs the ladder. 6:24 left to go. Sixers have a 4-point lead. Brunson scored the first 7 points for the Knicks. And he's looking to try to box out Tyrese Maxey and take him down low. Maxey swats it away, though. And he's able to win that. But they call a foul at the last second. How? Oh, man, that was good defense by Tyrese Maxey. He swatted it away like it was a fly over Jalen Brunson, and they called a shooting foul on him. How on earth is that even possible? Then the Sixers are going to challenge it, and they most certainly are. Timeout called by Nick Nurse. That was all ball, and it should be Sixers ball. All right. Man, this has definitely been animated. Come on, man. How do you call that a foul? Jeez, man. Jeez. That was all ball. That was all ball, baby. I want to see Tyrese Maxey's in the chat. Keith Pompey says block or foul. I say block. I say block too. When I say block, or when I say foul, you say block. Foul block. Oh, man. No way that was a foul. No, that was all ball. It was easily all ball there, man. If you are tuning in for the very first time, my name is Jason Joseph. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. I appreciate you all so much for being here. I know that I just changed into my calm voice. That's because I'm trying to save my energy, though. because I got to make sure that I do that. Oh, man. That's definitely a block. It's a clean block. It's a clean block, man. That was a beautiful defensive play by Tyrese Maxey. I can't believe he stayed on Jalen Brunson the way that he did. I said this before, and I will say it again. When we talk about Tyrese Maxey, we obviously talk about his offensive game and what he's been able to do, scoring the basketball and shooting the three, even now working on the mid-range. But his defense has gotten so much better. Where now I think that it's safe to say that he's a good defensive player. Like, he's not great, but he's definitely, I think he's above average now. So he has definitely improved a lot on his defense. Kind of reminds you a little bit of Alec Boehm. And they wonder why the refs get torched. This is Mike. I can't. I would find that really hard to believe that was a foul. That was all ball, easily. If you are new to the channel, make sure you guys hit the thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button, and that way you'll know when I go live. How many people do we have on here, man? Dude, I'm trying to remain calm, says Grace. Me too. I should actually post on Twitter now that I'm thinking about it. That's a block. For the love. I could already hear DJ going off on his stream. Oh boy, 26 people on here. Yeah, I want to thank you all so much for those of you that came on last night. I know that we had a couple of people complaining about blackouts in the area, but we ended up getting a lot of people tuning in for the Padres-Phillies game last night, and it was a lot of fun. It really was. We got 74 likes, and we had over 1,000 people on, so that was really awesome. If you guys have been watching me do basketball for a while, I'm going to tell you guys straight up, the baseball ones are a lot of fun, too. They're more laid back, obviously, because baseball is a slower action, but we definitely have a lot of really cool conversations on there, and it's a lot of fun. So let's see if the Sixers win this challenge or not. They're still reviewing this. I can't believe it. But Maxey clearly got all ball. Brunson was going up with the left hand, and it was a call at the very last second. So I'm curious to see what the call is going to be here. Let's see. It looks like... I can't really tell. So Brunson is going to go to the line. I can't understand that. But Brunson's at the line, and he'll shoot some free throws, and the first one goes up, and he drains it. I can't understand. The definition of a block is if you just get all ball and if there's no contact. I didn't even see any sort of slight contact. But whatever. So Brunson's at the line. There's a report from Cassidy Hubarth, and I'd like to hear what she has to say. But Brunson made the first foul shot, and the second one is off the mark, and Kyle Lowry grabs the rebound. So the Sixers up by 3 with about 6 minutes to go. Did the Sixers even challenge it? They didn't even say on the ESPN if they did challenge it. I thought I saw a green light when we were going away. But all right, so Oubre hands it off to Joel Embiid. Embiid hands it back off to Tyrese Maxey. 5 on the clock. Maxey back to Embiid with a bounce pass. Embiid goes up into a lot of contact, and he's fouled by anunoby. Good job by Joel to just take on the easier matchup. Guy that's about 6'6", and, doesn't have as much size on him. And I think that Tom Thibodeau's going to challenge this now. Oh, man. So that's what's going to happen. And the Knicks are going to challenge with 5:53 to go. Let's see again on that replay. Oh, that's a foul. And I hate to sound like a homer. It's clearly a foul. Ball don't lie. Ball don't lie, man. I'd have to see it again in slow-mo, but it looked like at first and even on the second replay angle that they showed us, it looked like that was a foul. All right, another timeout. Gives us a chance to catch our breath just a little bit. What else we got going on today? What are some other games? So I heard that Damian Lillard and Giannis Antetokounmpo are out for tonight's game. So that's tough for Milwaukee because they're down in the series 1-2. So if they lose tonight, they'd be down 3-1. Tibbs is going to cry all game long, says Grace. Here we go, reviews again. Oh, my gosh. man, maybe it's good that we're getting this done early, so that way we can kind of build up the energy, man. You know what I mean? I wanted to kind of give a little bit of some burst of energy on the hot start by the Sixers, but it's pretty cool. Bucks are going down, says the dude. Well, without Giannis and Dame, their 1-2 punch, that's not going to be easy. I'll put it that way. The Clippers and the Mavericks play each other at 3:30, and then at 9:30, the Bucks and the Pacers play at 7, and then at 9:30, it's Timberwolves and Suns. Timberwolves are looking to go for the sweep. It's 3-0 there. Hi, they are trying to suck the life out of the arena. I think that's another reason why he probably did decide to challenge that, because I think that he wants the momentum sort of to be neutralized, because it seems like that the Sixers have that momentum right now. So that's crazy to me. Aiden Doherty said, looked like a foul on OG. Kyle Newbeck said, feel like if you were challenging that play, you were simply way too worried about the officials. And I couldn't agree less with Kyle. Clearly, again, it looked like there was a foul. There was contact with Joel's right hand, and I just don't understand that. Allen Iverson also in the house today. He's also there, too. Let's see. There's a lot of Knicks fans there. A lot of Knicks fans. Yeah. Okay, now I understand what you're saying. Knicks fans. Knicks. I'm laughing because I'm thinking of chicken. I'm thinking of like Chick-fil-A. No chicks. No chicks. Oh, man. 28 people on here watching. Make sure you guys like and subscribe and hit the notification bell icon, and that way you'll know when I go live. My name is Jason Joseph, and this is Play by Play with JJ. If you are tuning in on Facebook or on any other social media platform, I appreciate you so much for being here. We go live for every single Sixers, Phillies, and Eagles game, or as many as we possibly can, I should say. And yeah, so I appreciate you guys so much for being on here. Means a lot. Coach's challenge. The call's overturned. And the Knicks retain their timeouts? Oh, man. Sixers got the offensive rebound, though, so Embiid goes up for a 2, and this time he nails it. So it was like nothing happened, even though Hartenstein was all up in his face as he hit an elbow jumper, and it's now 15-10. I can't believe that they overturned it, but I can. Hart goes up for a 2, tries to finish through traffic, and Embiid, of course, gets called for a foul there, and he definitely deserved it that time. But Joel able to hit Josh Hart just a little bit in the face, and Hart was on the ground for about 35 seconds or so and finally gets back up. 36 likes. Let's get to... Oh, man. Come on, bro. Let's get to 50, baby. Oh, boy. That's just wild. 15-10, Philadelphia. They're down in the series 2-1. They lost both games in New York, but they're looking to defend home court here. Hart averaging about 21 points per game in this series. He's shooting 52% from downtown, way above his three-point average during the regular season. Also averaged about 9 points per game. So that's definitely way under his total amount of points per game in this series. First foul shot by Josh Hart is good. 15-11, 5:37 to go in the first quarter, and Hart's second foul shot is short, but he grabs his own rebound. Sixers couldn't box him out. Kick out to Brunson. Divincenzo pump fake. He goes into the lane. Hart wide open down low. It's blocked by Embiid. Hartenstein with the follow through, though. He puts it up and in. 15-13, and Nick Nurse all in the refs here now. Embiid trying to take on Hartenstein. Nice backdoor cut by Oubre, and he throws it home. The assist and the apple by Joel Embiid, and now the fans have life once again. 17-13 Philadelphia. 12 points for them in the paint. I said that they got to do that today. So far, so good. Anunoby wide open 3. Way too strong. Maxey with the board, and he's in the Sixers front court at the Wells Fargo center side. Gets a screen set by Embiid as he goes over towards the left side. Pump fake, three-point shot. Hits up, and in. Lights, camera, action for Tyrese Maxey. 20-13 Philadelphia. 4:40 left to go in the first quarter. Brunson gets it over on the far side. Gets a three-point shot off of Batum. Can't answer back. And Joel Embiid with his fourth board of the day. Leading the charge on offense. Trying to go coast to coast. Puts it up. And he hits it underneath the rim. And Josh Hart grabs the rebound. Knicks going out in front. It's Brunson. Euro step. Puts it up over Oubre. Got it. Jalen Brunson already with 9 points in this game so far. He's been on a tear, actually 10 because he made the free throw. I forgot about that. 10 points for Jalen Brunson. He's 4 for 5 from the field. 2015 Philadelphia. They lead it by 5 with 4 minutes to go. Embiid on the block trying to take Hartenstein on. Will he win the battle here? 5 seconds to go. He gets double teamed. Puts up a shot and he puts it in again. Right-handed hooker by Joel Hans Embiid, and it's now 22-15 Philadelphia. Hartenstein couldn't do anything to guard that, and Embiid had the Matrix come on him. 8 points for him so far. He's picking up where he left off in the last game. Brunson goes down low over Embiid, puts it up, can't put it in. Embiid boxed him out, and Embiid got the rebound. He won the battle that time. Lowry goes down low, kick out to a wide open Batum. Pump fake goes into the lane, tries to sledge it home, can't do it. And a foul called on Divincenzo. Oh boy. That is unbelievable. Nico Batum is going to go to the line. If he would have sledged that in with that right hand, I think that the roof would have came off the building. The pump fake that gets OG Anunoby the buy, and Divincenzo just trying to meet him right at the rim, but he fouled him. And Nico goes to the charity stripe, and he'll shoot a pair of free throws. Grace says that we just need us to defend in the second half. Batum misses the first free throw. And he's looking to try to go 1 for 2 from the line. We're always such with when Joel is on the bench. Playing defense, I guess that's what you mean. Tyrese Maxey will come out, and Deuce McBride comes in for the Knicks. Maxey goes out for the Sixers. It's Campaign that comes back in. Divincenzo will take a seat for the Knicks, and McBride comes in. Batum does make the second free throw, goes 1 for 2 from the line, that triple round. It's 23-15. Campaign got a standing ovation from the fans, and he's back in there for Philadelphia. Hartenstein with the fake dribble handoff now finally gives it up to Brunson. 5 on the clock. Brunson kick out to McBride for a wide open 3, and that one goes in and out of the bowl. Embiid got another rebound, and he almost moved. He pivoted his foot. That would have been a travel, but he threw it away to Kyle Lowry. Lowry to Oubre over on the far wing. Oubre puts up a shot. It's up, and that one goes in and out. Brunson flopped, and Oubre almost made a wide open 2. Hart gives it up, tries to find OG Anunoby. Anunoby being guarded like a tag on Nico Batum. Kick out to Josh Hart. Hart, good defense by Oubre as he passed it. It was deflected off of Hartenstein's hand. 3-point shot wide open. No good. Embiid with another rebound. Rebounding Embiid in the first quarter has been effective for Philadelphia. Payne gets it over on the near wing, finds Embiid. Embiid contested three-pointer. Needed a heat check there, and OG Anunoby grabs his miss. Embiid coming off of a 50-point game. He was 19 for 21 from the line and 13 for 19 from the field. We have a whistle called and a stoppage in play with about 2:13 left to go in the first quarter, and the Sixers will have some substitutions. Here's DeAnthony Melton making his playoff debut for Philadelphia. Melton comes in for Lowry, and he gets a standing ovation as well. Tobias Harris will also sub in for Kelly Oubre. And the inbound goes to Josh Hart. Hart to Brunson over on the far side. Brunson in traffic, and Hart gets it back outside of the three-point line, dribbles, and finds Hartenstein with a runner. That runner's been unstoppable, but that time he's human. Tobias Harris and the Sixers are now on the offensive side. 1:55 to go in the first quarter. Bouncer to Embiid. Embiid double team. Kick out to Melton, who's being trapped. Melton back to Embiid. Turnaround jumper over Hartenstein. Nothing but net. This is a center. How can he do that? 25-15. Batum got called for a personal foul. Can you believe it? Hit a turnaround jumper over Isaiah Hartenstein, who's about 7 feet tall. He's just unstoppable. Unstoppable. Brunson, kick back outside to Hartenstein. Brunson wide open three-pointer on the near corner, and he can't get the friendly bounce off the front of the rim. In the second game it worked. This time it does not work. Embiid, handoff to Melton, wide open 3, and that's off the mark. The fans were rising as the Messiah tried to make the 3, could not do so. Hart gets it again. Dribble handoff this time to Deuce McBride. McBride to Hartenstein. Backdoor cut to the basket. It's McBride. McBride lost the ball, and it's Philadelphia basketball. Knicks have missed 5 straight field goals, and the Sixers looking to take advantage. They have a 10-point lead in the first quarter, 25-15, 1:05 to go. Harris dribbling the ball up for the Sixers. It's Harris, Embiid, Melton, Batum, and Payne. And here's Harris, who tries to go to the lane. What a pass by Embiid, as Harris is able to break free. Got the friendly bounce. It's been Joel Embiid doing it all on both sides. He's been the hero, the MVP, and has really just taken the team on his back. Timeout called by the Knicks with 52 seconds to go. What a game so far by Joel Embiid, and the Sixers are having a heyday in the first quarter. We're going to have to beat the Knicks and the refs. Embiid is like, this quarter here has been unbelievable. This has got to be like his best first quarter, possibly of his career. He's like doing it all. He has 10 points. He's 5 for 10 from the field, hitting contested jumpers, has 5 rebounds, and 4 assists. Crazy. Can we get someone under the basket when we shoot threes and miss? Jeez, zoo. Man, I'm proud. I'm happy with how this team came out to play. I said that they were going to have to do a good job in the paint scoring, and they're going to have to rebound, and they're doing all those things. They're doing everything that I asked them to do. Every single thing I've asked them to do. I know that Mike wasn't happy with the rebounding on the last possession, but overall, so far, so good, man. 5 rebounds for Joel, 4 assists, 1 steal. I thought he also had a block, but he's plus 12 in 11 minutes. He has 10 points in 11 minutes. Just unbelievable. What else can you say about this guy? Brunson, also give him credit because he has 10 points. He's 4 for 7 from the field, so he's keeping up. But the Sixers just have a 12-point lead, and the role players have been stepping up for Philadelphia, including Tobias Harris. So Oubre has 4 points, 1 assist, and has been playing really good defense. All right, so Hart gets the inbound. Hartenstein, dribble handoff to Brunson again. Brunson trying to go up against Embiid, and he has his way. Just got past the trees and knifed his way through the teeth of the defense. And it's 27-17. Payne picks up the ball over towards the half-court mark. And 41 seconds to go as the clock starts to tick now. Payne being guarded by Deuce McBride. Sets up a screen. That's Embiid, that is. Payne tries to find Melton with a catch-and-shoot 3. And that's off the mark, but Melton stepped out of bounds, I believe. So it's going to be another turnover by the Sixers. And Nick Nurse wants an exclamation. He's looking up at the scoreboard to see if that is the correct call. Payne actually got called for a travel. That's really what it was. Jalen Brunson gets the inbound, so I don't really know if he did. But regardless, they called it. Jalen Brunson gets past the logo as the Knicks again go from left to right. Brunson at the top of the key finds a shot over Embiid. It's up. Doink. Hits off the front of the rim. And Joel with his 6th rebound of the quarter. 17 seconds to go. Shot clock's on blood. Here's Payne over at the logo, being guarded heavily by Jalen Brunson. Payne gets a screen from Embiid as he goes over towards the right side. Handoff to Harris. Harris back to Embiid. Good ball movement. Batum to Melton for 3. Hits up. No. Harris with the tip back. He can't get it. Would have been a tough play anyways, but that's going to do it as we go into the second quarter. That would have been a tough tip back by Toby because he was just about in between the baseline and the free throw line, so that would have been a tough play, so can't really blame him a lot for that. But the Sixers have stepped up in quarter number 1. What's in store for quarter number 2? That's what remains to be seen. Sixers will be back in just a few moments. Man. That's how you punch. That's how you come out. That's the punch that you needed right there. That's the type of punch that you needed. Now keep that same energy going into halftime. They came out with a punch. They came out with anger. That's what you want to see. Beautiful. How do you get up off the mat after you lose 2 games in a row? You win the 3rd game. Embiid goes off in that 3rd quarter. And I asked them to just pick up where they left off in the last game, rebound the ball, score points in the paint, and just do a good job on the defensive side. That's awesome. That's what they're doing. So, tip of the cap to them. Just keep it up. They have out-rebounded the Knicks 17-10. And again, let's be real, right? Mitchell Robinson is a loss for them. He's a guy that can go up against Joel Embiid. Said that before. But he's not playing today. And maybe Embiid would have more of a difficult time against him. But Embiid's showing up, man. He's doing it. Put a 260-pound center doing this. This is absurd. That's going back to the turnaround jumper. You got to watch that highlight. A turnaround elbow jumper that's like a Kobe Bryant shot on a 7-foot man. Playing good defense. Never seen that. And he's not even fully healthy, guys. Like, it's the crazy thing. Hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button, and turn on those notification bell icons, and that way you'll know when I go live. My name is Jason Joseph, and this, of course, is Play-by-Play with JJ. The Sixers, or Joel Embiid, I should say, has scored or assisted on 18 of the Sixers' 27 points so far, and has been absolutely magnificent. The Sixers, as a team, they're only shooting 12.5% from three. They're not even cooking from downtown. Just 1 for 8. But where did they go in a positive direction in the first quarter? They got 16 points in the paint and outscored the Knicks 16-6 in that area. Keep that up. Oh, man. How are we all feeling in the chat? What grade are you going to give the Sixers in that first quarter? Overall grades in that first quarter, I give them an A. I give them a solid A. And if you are new to the channel, if you are tuning in on any other social media platform, make sure you guys hit the thumbs up button, hit the subscribe button as well, and comment down below. A little backstory about me. My name is Jason Joseph. I go by JJ on here. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. I'm a broadcaster from South Jersey. I graduated from Rowan University back in the spring of 2022, interned at NFL Films, and really wanted to go into broadcasting and doing play-by-play, so I do it for... Right now, I do it for the Sixers, the Phillies, and the Eagles. I got to do some really cool things while I was in school, call games for the Delaware Bluecoats and for the Wilmington Blue Rocks, who were minor league teams for high A baseball and for NBA G League basketball as well. Transition is the word for tonight, JJ. I like that. So that's my little backstory. Now back to our regularly scheduled programming. Here's Jalen Brunson, who will hand it off again to Bojan Bogdanovic. Bogdanovic lost the ball off of Nico Batum. It goes into the backcourt, and it's going to be picked up by Deuce McBride, but we do have a foul called on Nico Batum, and Bogdanovic in a lot of pain. He's grabbing onto that left knee as he slides backwards on his back, and he's grabbing on to that left ankle, really. That's what it is. I couldn't tell what specifically happened, if maybe Batum stepped on it or something, but he is helped up, and he's just, I don't know, is he going to be able to walk? He's putting pressure on it, so that's a good thing. Batum tried to fight for the ball and actually just elbowed him right into the knee. It wasn't like it was a dirty play, nothing like that. He was just trying to go for the ball. That's exactly what he was trying to do, and Batum just landed right on his foot. I don't think that was a dirty play at all whatsoever. But I'm sure that people are going to be talking about it. Bojan Bogdanovic gets helped by the trainer. 11:41 left to go in the second quarter. Bogdanovic, they're going to say that Batum is a dirty player for going for a loose ball, says Aiden Doherty, and he's not wrong about that. Austin Krell has just tweeted that Bogdanovic got rolled up on going for a loose ball with Nico Batum. He's limping off the floor, and he's going to the locker room. Anunoby's coming back in. All right, so again, the Knicks have the ball. Bogdanovic, or Hartenstein, goes down low against Paul Reed, and Reed wins the battle, but we do have a shooting foul called on Paul Reed, and probably that was the right call because he just made contact with that right elbow. Oh, man. So Hartenstein is going to go to the foul line to shoot a pair of free throws. Isaiah Hartenstein in the last game for the Knicks was able to provide 14 points in 26 minutes. He's averaging about 11.3 points per game in this series, and the first foul shot is in and out. Has an unstoppable runner. That was just automatic. He was getting wide open runners in the last game, and that was the one thing that Sixers were really annoyed about. Second free throw, it's up, no good. No bricking for chicken, though. That only occurs in the second half, but the Sixers will certainly take that. It's 27-17, only 40 seconds into this second quarter. Payne gets a screen set by Paul Reed. Payne looking to pass it to Tobias Harris over on the far side. Harris dribbles over towards the top of the key, wants to take on Josh Hart, and wants to ISO. Kick back out to Batum for three. It's up, no good. Just too far and a little bit short off the rim. Rebound goes to New York. Brunson started off getting the first 7 points for the Knicks on the day. He finds Isaiah Hartenstein downstairs, and Hartenstein puts it up and in. Oh, and that was a nice pass by Jalen Brunson. Can't blame him for that. And Paul Reed got rammed up there. Payne again, dribbles over towards the right side, tries to go downhill, hand off the ball, spinning, turning, going up with a baby hook, it's up, can't get the friendly bounce. Batum tried to tip it in. Good block out, though, by Hartenstein, and another rebound by Jalen Brunson. 18 on the clock, behind the back, bounce pass to Hartenstein again, runner is up, and he gets the friendly bounce. It bounced 4 times, and Brunson with another dime. A behind the back bounce pass by Jalen Brunson just in traffic, and Hartenstein able to float it up and in. Maxey goes down low, tries to get past Brunson, goes up with a shot, thought that he was fouled, and the whistles remain silent. Deuce McBride with the board, goes downhill, over Paul Reed, tries to put it up, can't get it. Divincenzo got the rebound, and he lost the ball. He thought he was fouled, and it goes out of bounds. It's Sixers basketball with about 10:02 to go. Actually, the Knicks were playing the game of chicken. That's exactly what they were doing on the other side, just waiting for the Sixers to just try to foul them. But how about the play by Jalen Brunson as he was able to just dig it up to Isaiah Hartenstein for an easy deuce. Here's Nico Batum, who goes downhill to Paul Reed. Reed almost lost it out of bounds, and they're going to say that he actually did step out of bounds over towards the baseline. I thought maybe his foot did not get it, but it was his right heel that just touched the chalk. Another turnover by the Sixers. And with 9:45 to go in the second quarter, Paul Reed not doing a good job down low in the paint. Brunson at the top of the perimeter tries to take on Payne. Payne almost tried to pick his pocket twice. Brunson has his way. Brunson goes down low, goes up with a shot, and Reed gets the block. He got the block on Precious Achiuwa. I jinxed him. Here is Tyrese Maxey. Maxey back down low to Tobias Harris. Harris is trying to be assertive, goes up with a shot, can't get it, and he's fouled on the second try. Toby being assertive as he gets high fives from his teammates. And he looks like he has a chip on his shoulder as he looks a little bit angry as well. Brunson, how about the nice pass, but it was just denied by Paul Reed. The pass was to Precious Achiuwa. Achiuwa got the hot potato, and it was swiped away by B-Ball Paul. Harris at the line will try to put up 2 free throws and convert. Let's see if he does. First foul shot, nothing but net. I'm telling you that we stink in every quarter, number 2, but but the reason why is because Joel is not out there. So, 28-21, second foul shot by Toby. He swishes that one as well, but can't deny that was a big block by Paul Reed. Brunson being guarded heavily in the backcourt by Nico Batum, and he'll try to take it into the front court. Harris with 8 points so far, had 6 in just the first quarter, and made just 2 free throws during the last Sixers possession. All right, here is McBride. McBride tries to throw it. It gets swatted, or actually it ended up in no man's land. I thought maybe Payne touched it, but he did not. It goes out of bounds, and the Knicks are out of sorts so far. 29-21 with 9:04 to go in quarter number 2. Sixers have an 8-point advantage as they trail the series 2-1. All right, 29-21, 8:58 left to go in the second quarter. Maxey gets a screen set by Paul Reed. There's a little handoff inside, and Reed goes up with it, can't get it, and the ball batters around. It goes into the hands of Miles McBride. They tried to do a little pick and roll, but it just ended up not working out as Paul Reed dribbled right into traffic, and it was trouble spelled down low. Maxey deflects a pass, and it's stolen away by Paul Reed, but they're going to mark him out of bounds. Oh, man. Reed tried to dive for a loose ball. Maxey deflected a pass that was thrown all the way to OG Anunoby. And again, a guy that's about 6'3", goes up against a 6'6" guy and just jumps in the air, swats it away. Just got to give a lot of effort to the kid for playing solid defense. Knicks still have the ball, though. The inbound goes to Achiuwa. Bouncer that's almost stolen away by Harris, but he gets called for a foul. Anunoby was the intended receiver. And OG will have to inbound it with about 4.5 seconds to go. That's the first foul called on Tobias Harris today. Just got the report that the Clippers are going to be without Kawhi Leonard with right knee inflammation for Game 4, and there are no assurances that he'll return in this opening round series versus the Mavericks, according to Woj. Here's OG Anunoby, who goes up with a 2, puts it up, and he puts it in right through the teeth of the defense once again. Sixers are 0 for 6 from the field in this quarter. The Knicks are 3 for 5. 6-point advantage in favor of the Sixers. Maxey, being a buzz of lightning, goes downhill, goes up with a shot. I don't know how he wasn't fouled there, but the rebound goes to the Knicks. That was just unbelievable. Brunson, floater over Batum, got it. And Nick Nurse may want to call a timeout, and he certainly will. 29-25 as the Knicks fans and Knicks Nation standing up at the WFC. And the Sixers look to re-silence the crowd after this timeout. Again, it's been fair on both sides, but I still wish that they would have called that a foul. There was a credit card of light there, but the refs love to be on TV, says Hardcore for All. Jason, what's up, Jason? How you doing? JJ, my friend, my boy, my brother, we need this win. I think you meant to capitalize need, but I agree with you. These non-Embiid minutes have really stunk. I think that is a big thing that we can talk about. Really. Crazy. What the heck is this? Oh, I was looking at something on Reddit that somebody posted about Tom McCarthy. It was really about Trey Turner, but Tom McCarthy said it. Yeah, they've got to do a much better job during these non-Embiid minutes. It's crazy. Wow, the Knicks are taking over our place, says Jason, for now, but we made the bad decisions. There's no doubt about it. And I know that you got to give Embiid rest. Obviously, that's how it comes down, but this is tough. You know, when Embiid does not play, they've got to try to find ways to get more offense going. And I know that it's a testament, yes, in a way, to how great Joel Embiid is, but even just Paul Reed had a nice block. I give him that, and made an impact on the defensive side. But these lineups that they just go to when Embiid's not out there, it's just, even Tyrese Maxey with him out there, it's just tough. You know, defensively, they're getting out rebounded, and they're getting cooked on the glass. And offensively, they just know the blitz Tyrese. That's all they got to do. They got to blitz Tyrese Maxey. And that's the strategy, and it's working. So, I think you got to bring in Joel now. But it's tough, man. I did not want the Knicks in the first round. 1 point for the bench so far. 1 point. That's exactly right, the dude. If you are new, make sure you guys hit the thumbs up button. Hit that subscribe button as well. Hit the thumbs up button. Let's get to 50 likes. Mods, do your thing. Chat, do your thing. People, do your thing. JJ, I got to do my thing. Jason, screw the Knicks. We'll take them over anyone else. See, every time now somebody says Jason, I still think it's me because my name is Jason. But no, everybody refers to me now as JJ. You know, I really started using the name JJ. I really started this. I got to give a shout out to Coach Ethan Baumholtz. I used to help out with an organization called the Achad Squadron. I owe them a visit. I really do. And maybe I will do that soon once basketball season is back in play. But Coach Ethan always called me JJ. Shout out to Coach Ethan. Shout out to Coach Baumholtz, man. All right, here's Kelly Oubre. He goes up for a 2. In traffic, can't get it, though. Not a good play drawn up by Nick Nurse, and Joel Embiid's back out there. Jalen Brunson got the rebound. Jalen Brunson has been pretty good so far in this game. 14 points. He's 6 for 10 from the field. Anunoby parts the Red Sea and throws down the right-handed sledgehammer. Oh, man, Shake Milton, former Sixer, even fired up on the Knicks bench. A 12-2 run over the last 5.5 minutes. Sixers have got to get something going. Let's see if Embiid can put out the fire. Maxey hands it off to Joel Embiid. Embiid with a bounce pass inside to Harris. Harris can't hang on to it. Oubre back to Embiid for three. Embiid's three-pointer, in and out it goes. And Harris was underneath the basket and got boxed in literally by OG Anunoby. You don't really want to get guys boxed in, but OG Anunoby that time certainly liked that. Jalen Brunson again dribbles around the screen, puts up a three over Oubre, and Brunson thought that he was fouled. They just flopped there. Brunson again back outside to Hart, and Hart had a wide open shot. He didn't take it, but he hands it back off to Jalen Brunson in traffic. Brunson for two, and they make it anyways. It's now a tie game. So the Knicks are now on a 12-2 run over the last 6 minutes and 23 seconds. Brunson with 16 points, and he's been a big factor in this game so far. 5 assists. Lowry back outside to Maxey. Maxey catches, lets it fly, and he drains his second three of the day. There you go, 32-29. And Tyrese Maxey throws up a flamethrower from another area code on the far corner and drills it. Brunson gets on Kelly Oubre Jr. Brunson gets past him, goes up for a layup, and that's good. I think that you got to put somebody else on Jalen Brunson as he'll go to the line for one more. 32-31. It looks like Oubre is just getting beaten by Jalen Brunson out there, and maybe you got to put somebody else on him. Let's see again. Yep, we got a little bit tangled up with him. That is certainly a foul. And Brunson's going to go to the foul line. He was not doing so well in the first 3 games. He started to feel himself a little bit more in the third game. Just wasn't as efficient. And he'll go to the line to try to tie the game. 32-31. And we're tied. All right. Sixers have only put up 5 points in this second quarter after exploding and playing solid defense on the Knicks. But they have gotten life back in them. Lowry over at the logo gets a screen set by Embiid. Pick and roll offense. Lowry trying to go up with a tough shot. Harris tips it back, and it goes into the hands of Josh Hart, who leads the charge on the other side. Lowry has to get back on defense. Anunoby goes down, and a block and foul called on Kyle Lowry. Just tried everything he could to sacrifice his body right at the block, but unfortunately not able to do so. Oh, man. Told you, Knicks run. Yep, that's what happens, man. It's a game of runs. It is definitely a game of runs. 32-32. Oh, now you're rating my call? Okay, I appreciate that. If I'm having a bad call, call me out. But nice. I do appreciate that. I'm just saying if I am having a bad call, call me out for that. Brunson gets the inbound. It was actually all the way to Miles McBride, but then Brunson got the dribble handoff. He's over at the foul line with dribbling with his left hand over Tyrese Maxey, trying to buzz right through him. Turnaround jumper over Maxey, drains it. Great defense, just better offense. And Nick Nurse trying to keep his calm, cool, and collectiveness as he puts his hand up, saying, relax. 34-32. Embiid over on the elbow, and Embiid gets double-teamed, got the ball not to loose, and it'll still be Sixers ball. Tyrese Maxey did everything that he could on Jalen Brunson, and now he's just starting to get the fire emoji underneath his name, sort of like in 2K when a player is hot. Just a turnaround jumper. Good contest by Maxey, but Brunson's like, that's easy for me when I'm feeling it. Embiid gets downhill, spins, rolls to the basket, and a foul is called on the Knicks as Embiid lands on his back, and he'll go to the line to shoot a pair of free throws once again. Oh, man. He lowered the shoulder. Dawn Staley is not happy. I saw that for sure. McBride thought that he drew up a charge, but that was a blocking foul. And Embiid, as he grabs a hold of his eye for a quick second, he'll just go to the line for 2 free throws. Didn't actually grab his eye. That'd be really creepy. But the first foul shot is up and in. Just imagine that. He really isn't human, and that's why. Come on, Sixers, please. Keep it together. Keep it together, man. Ever see Monsters, Inc.? That's what it made me think of. 34-33. Embiid takes 2 breaths, 1 into each knuckle, and puts up the second foul shot and ties the game back at 34. We're even at a deuce. 12 points for Embiid, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists and he's shooting 5 for 11 from the field so far. Divincenzo back out there for the Knicks. It's McBride, Divincenzo, Hart, Brunson, and anunoby out there, I believe. And the shot goes up, and that one is good. So it's now 36-34. And the shot ended up being made by Dante Divincenzo. Lowry back outside to Batum. Here's a pass to Maxey for 3, and Maxey puts it up and in. Dawn Staley is standing up next to Dr. J as she's excited about Tyrese Maxey with that 3. 37-36. That's his third 3 of the day. Achua for 2. Too strong. Rebound by Nico Batum off the second try by OG Anunoby. And Maxey looking to slow the tempo down with 4:10 to go. Maxey speeds up. Step back. 2-point shot. Wide right. And the rebound by Anunoby. Hart leading the fast break as it's a 4-on-1 here. Divincenzo, 3-pointer, way too strong. Embiid couldn't box out Achua. Achua thought that Embiid grabbed onto the back of his jersey, and he did. And that is a foul indeed on Joel. That definitely is a foul on him. Can't do that. Can't grab the back of the jersey. But we'll have some free throws coming up for Precious Achua. So actually on the court, it's McBride, Achua, Divincenzo, Hart, and Anunoby. It's 37-36. Sixers lead it by 1. And the first foul shot by Precious is up and in. The shooting foul was actually called on Nico Batum. Thought maybe it was Embiid on the loose ball foul who grabbed the jersey. They didn't call that. Achua in the regular season with Toronto and New York, averaging about 7.5 points per game and 6.6 rebounds, which is a career high. Second foul shot goes up, and it does not go in. Deflects off the hands of Embiid, and there's Batum to hug the miss. Sixers tied at 37. Embiid at the top of the key. Dribble handoff again to Maxey. Screen comes. Maxey to Joel over on the far side. The foul line extended, that is. Embiid goes downhill, tries to lay it up, and a foul called again. And the foul will be on the Knicks, and Embiid looks to continue to slow the tempo down. Embiid doing a good job at the line. Achua got called for the shooting foul, and that is Precious, his first foul of the day. So he'll go back to the bench, and the first foul shot is good, and it looks like, I guess, that Hartenstein's going to come back in for him. Campaign subs back for Kyle Lowry. Let's see if he can be a spark plug again off the bench. So it's now 38-37. It's 2:02 a.m. where Richard lives. Wow. Oh no, that's in China. 38-37, 3:39 left to go in the first half as Embiid drips with a lot of sweat from the beard. And the second foul shot, it's nothing but net. And Joel with 14 points today. Give the Sixers credit for still trying to do a better job in the second part of the second quarter for at least getting more rebounds. Anunoby trying to take on Embiid, who goes up with a shot. Rebound by Tyrese Maxey, who stole it from Divincenzo. Divincenzo thought he had the rebound, and Maxey just grabbed it. Maxey to Oubre for 3. Swish! The feed from Maxey, and Oubre with the firework, and that gives the Sixers a 5-point advantage. And a timeout called again by New York. Let's look for those Kelly Oubre Jr.'s in the chat. K9, if you will. All right, 5-point lead for Philadelphia with about 3 minutes and 9 seconds to go. And a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. Sixers down in the series 2-1, but they lead this game. Game 4, that is, 42-37. Oubre, baby! Boy, we're going to need a big glass of water at halftime. It's 9 p.m. here, and that's in London? I want to make sure I get that correct. Good morning, JJ from the Philippines. Just woke up to listen to the game. What's going on, man? Let's go. Give us a win. Go Sixers, baby. Shout out to Richard, man. Paul Hudrick from Liberty Ballers. Well, formerly from Liberty Ballers. He's he still is at Liberty Ballers, but also was at NBC Sports Philadelphia and 97.3 ESPN, excuse me. just quoted out, or just said a tweet, quote, Sixers weathered the storm. Thereafter, a brutal start to the second. Nick Nurse needs to find a remedy to the non-Embiid minutes. Paul Reed has struggled, and Tyrese Maxey wasn't as aggressive as you'd like. Now, let's talk about this, because Woj just reported this. According to Cassidy Hubarth, Bojan Bogdanovic is questionable now to return for the game per Knicks. So, with a left foot concussion, and again, that's going to be a topic of conversation of whether or not Nico Batum's play was dirty. It most certainly was not, in my opinion, but I'm sure that we're going to hear that from Knicks fans and from other people too. So just beware and be cautious about that. Bojan's not coming back. He's not coming back, according to Woj, which his source was Cassidy Hubarth. Cassidy, by the way, shout out to her. Cassidy does such a great job on the sideline. She really does. I'm a big fan of hers. I'm also a fan of Doris Burke, man. I am also a fan of Doris Burke. I think that she does a really good job as a color commentator. You know, she's great. Contusion. Still only 1 point from the bench. That's the thing that does kind of concern me, is that nobody else from the bench has stepped up. But yet Embiid is giving you his all. So, and Maxey, let's give him praise. 3 big-time threes for the Sixers. They're not really getting a lot of contribution from their three-point shooting. And Tyrese Maxey, honestly, has hit 3 of the 4 threes by Philadelphia. The last one that was hit by Oubre, that was the first non-Maxey 3. So, let's see. Concussion or contusion? I got to scroll back through all these tweets, so bear with me for a second. Oh, man, this is the curse of Twitter. Let's just go to Woj's page. Left foot contusion. Left foot concussion. That wouldn't make sense. Contusion. Concussion. Your foot gets concussions? I only fanboy Merrill Reese. Merrill's good, man. Shout out to Merrill. Shout out to Merrill Reese. Good job. He's a great broadcaster. He's had a very good career with the Eagles. Has a great voice, too. All right, 42-37. Sixers have to play defense. The inbound goes to Josh Hart. Hartenstein hands it off to Divincenzo and back out to Josh Hart. Hart goes down low to OG Anunoby. Anunoby trying to box down low. Oubre, and it's blocked by Embiid. Embiid met him at the rim, and Hart gets called for a reach and foul. He says, not in my house. I'm going to get that away. Oh, man. Joel just playing really good defense as he drips another drop of sweat and just stares down Josh Hart. 42-37. Your ankle is a long way from your heart, says Mike Green. Yes. Going back to that concussion talk. Embiid gets a little screen Maxey gets a screen from Embiid, and now hands it back off to Embiid as they play a game of catch. Embiid over at the nail. Embiid jab step, fadeaway jumper over Hartenstein. Can't get it that time. OG Anunoby comes up with another rebound. That's his 8th of the game. He's been so active on the glass. Anunoby up for 2, puts it up, and he just flares it in somehow, some way over Joel Embiid. A monster on defense. Maxey lost the ball, and a very late whistle called on the Knicks. Maxey thought he was fouled, and he certainly was, but that was probably one of the latest whistles that you could ever get. Dante Divincenzo was literally going downhill by the time that the whistle was called. He was actually really at the half-court line, but he was just ready to go and steam down that way. 42-39. The foul was called on Josh Hart. That's another personal foul on him, and that puts the Sixers in the bonus. Maxey's first free throw is good. I was going to say it was a good luck charm, but nope, it was just good. It was good. Brunson with 21 points. He's 9 for 14 from the field, 1 for 4 from 3, but Tyrese Maxey has put up 10 points, and Joel Embiid has put up 14, and they've been leading the Sixers in the scoring department. Maxey at the line for one more. Deuce McBride comes back in for Josh Hart, and the foul shot is up and in. Good job by Maxey. 5-point advantage in favor of the 76ers. Brunson, Lowry actually came back in for Nico Batum as well. Forgot to mention that. Brunson with a kick out all the way for a wide open three-point shot. Nothing but net. And a great shot made by Miles McBride. Have some fans eating some crab fries that are cheering, and that is some Knicks fans there. 44-42. Could definitely go for some Chickies and Pete's crab fries. That sounds really good. Tyrese Maxey again over at the logo. He gets a screen set by Embiid. Dribbles over towards the right side. Maxey back out to Kyle Lowry. Lowry to Maxey. Maxey to Embiid. 5 seconds on the clock. Embiid over at the foul line. And Embiid almost lost the ball. He tries to hang on to it. And, well, it's going to be turned or cummed up by Oubre. So they didn't call a shot clock violation. Oubre got it blocked by OG Anunoby. Oubre cries to the refs. And they got to get back on defense. Jalen Brunson. Dribble handoff. A no-look pass all the way for a three-point shot. And that's good. 2 big threes by Miles McBride. And that gives the Knicks a 1-point lead. And now the energy being sucked out of the WFC. 8 points for Miles off the bench. He's 2 for 3 from downtown. Maxey again, trying to hand it off to Lowry. Kyle Lowry taking on Jalen Brunson. 2 Wildcats going at it. A dribble handoff again to Maxey, who's being guarded by McBride. Step back 2. Oh, man, what a play. Great defense, but better offense. And Maxey able to make the short corner jumper. But great defense nonetheless by Deuce McBride. And we swing and ride the seesaw back and forth. 46-45. Anunoby goes up. A contested jumper by Embiid. And Embiid does his job. Maxey got the rebound. Leads the charge on offense. Kick out to Lowry. Lowry 3 from the far corner. Bullseye! He knocks it down! 49-45. 30 seconds to go, and 15 on the shot clock. Brunson dribbles it back out all the way towards the logo. Being guarded again by Oubre. Now wants to take on Embiid in the trenches. Floater, it's up and in. Jalen Brunson with 23 points in this first half. 15 seconds to go, and Maxey will just milk that clock down as the shot clock's on blood. He's at the logo. Gets into the Sixers territory. And he'll dribble it over towards the left side. The matchup is Brunson. Hand off to Lowry from the logo for 3. And that's a little short. And that's going to do it. So the Sixers lead at 49-47. As we go into halftime, Brunson and Embiid have been going head-to-head against each other. And we'll look to see how things go in the second half. What a shot, though, by Lowry just before the end of that second quarter. Even though he missed the 29-footer from the logo, it was a little short as the clock was winding down. It would have been a buzzer beater, but made a big-time three-pointer. And the play by Maxey, as he got the contact and got the traffic to literally magnify on him, just swinged it out all the way to Lowry and hit a big 3. Oh, boy. If you are new to the channel, make sure you guys like and subscribe and hit that bell icon. That 3 by Lowry was huge. That was a big 3 by Kyle. I got to give him credit for that, because if he doesn't make that 3, that's a momentum changer. And now the Sixers, I know that they have a 2-point lead, but that's great. Good overall first half. Would have liked the second quarter to start off better. That's why they ended up losing the quarter, because of the non-Embiid minutes. And now if you're Nick Nurse, if it's close going into the fourth quarter, you can't really sit Joel for that long. You need to have him play as long as humanly possible. So that's the thing I'm going to say. And if you give him a rest, it has to be just for like maybe 1 to 2 minutes if it's close. But overall first half thoughts, man. Lowry has been amazing for us this year. So let's give a grade for the first half. What are our overall grades, man? Mike, the concussion is in your head, not your heart. Oh, man. But he was making a point saying that your foot is still a long way to the heart, even though it's not all the way to the head, and that still is even a longer point. But I think that was the point that he was making. Why was Maxey pulling K9 back? What happened? I don't know what you mean about that. Why was he pulling K9 back when? When are we talking about? Which possession? And again, letter grades, comment down below. I want to hear what your thoughts are on that first half. My overall thoughts, my biggest takeaways from this first half. Great first quarter. Good job by the Sixers to just bounce on the New York Knicks. You knew that Mitchell Robinson wasn't going to play, and yet they still were able to get a lot of really good rebounds in that first quarter. They out-rebounded them by, I believe it was 10 at the time. And they were spectacular in that first quarter. The second quarter, where they really went wrong, was when Joel was on the bench. Paul Reed ended up, I know he had a nice defensive play, but even still, the Sixers were not able to get any sort of offense going. It took them about like 4 minutes just to even get one field goal, if I remember correctly. They were not putting the ball in a lot of times on offense. They were the Knicks, to their credit, were double blitzing Maxey, and I think that they were ready for Embiid to go out to the bench, and they were prepared for that. So, what's going on? All right, so Grace says a B. All right, we reacted to every negative, so it's a C. It's a C grade. We reacted to every negative C grade. Well, I would give them a B plus. B plus. The first quarter was great. The second quarter was really more of like a B minus. It started off as a D, we'll be honest, throughout those first 6 minutes, but they worked their way up to a B plus. A B plus. A B minus in that second quarter. So overall, I give them a B plus. That's the average. Can't do math correctly. Yeah. Let's pull up these box stats, shall we? All right, we'll do that right now for you guys. We will do that right now. Where is it? There it is. All right, so let's pull up these box stats for y'all. All right, so I guess I have to zoom out here. Apologize about that. I thought zooming in would help, but I guess not. All right, so the field goal percentage for the Knicks today has been 47.5%. The Sixers have got to do a better job shooting the three ball. They really do. They stepped up in that second quarter, but they were shooting like 19% from three at the end of the first quarter. And I was happy that Kelly Oubre made a nice shot. Lowry made a big-time shot at the end, but, yeah, not a good job by them from the three-point shooting department. They were doing a good job of getting points in the paint, but then, again, this is why when Joel goes out and they can't do well during these non-Embiid minutes, the Knicks were able to just do a much better job scoring in the paint. So they scored, like, I want to say 20 of their 26 points in the paint during that second quarter. And that's where the Sixers went wrong, and that's why they lost the quarter. They weren't getting any production from their bench. They still only have 1 point from their bench, which is crazy. But, yeah, they're not doing as good of a job in the fast break. The Knicks have been really fast. Miles McBride had a couple of big-time threes for them. Sixers have got to close them out. I said coming into the game that you got to do a much better job at defending the role players, even if Brunson's going off. Have Brunson shoot, but if that's what's going to be the case, you got to keep on to these role players here. You just have to. So that's the big thing about that. So it's 49-47. Sixers are only up by 2. And where do you think that the Sixers have to do better at? Where do you think that they have to do better at in regards to what category? I'm going to say rebound. I'm going to say just bench scoring. Bench scoring has to be better. The perceived foul and the end of the half. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know why Maxey was pulling K9 back. I really didn't see it, but it's interesting. I'll tell you what, losing Bogdanović for them, too, as a three-point shooter, that's big. That's big for them because he is a Sixers killer, as I like to say. He's a Sixers assassin. Sixers did a really good job on him in Game 3, not so much in Game 2, but I need to... I do have to give the Knicks praise in regards to Bojan Bogdanović because he does mean a lot to that team from a three-point shooting perspective. Embiid, 14 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists. Let's make this a little bit smaller. All right, let's now go back to this. I wish that I could. Is there a way I can make? There we go. I'll make this bigger for you guys to see it like this. Can you guys see that? I'll block my face for a quick second. Gracie was arguing he got fouled. That's I guess that makes sense. This game is moving day. You cannot look to the refs to help you. You can't. I'll be back, guys. I got to get the dog Scooby treats. That's nice. That's funny. If you are new to the channel, hit the thumbs up button. Hit that subscribe button. Let's get to 50 likes, man. Let's get to 50 likes. We're on a little bit of a, I'm not saying like a down low, but we're trying to get amped back up. Oh, we are at 50 likes. Let's go. Good job. Good job, man. That's what I mean by blacking out. I don't know why the screen does that at times, but it does. Yes. All right, so you guys saw the stats right there. In case you didn't, I will leave it back up for another second. Embiid, 14 points, if you can see. 13 for maxey. Wish that it was a little bit more organized the way that they do these things, but regardless, that's the best that I can do. 1 point off the bench is unacceptable. 27 minutes for the guys combined and just 1 point. Got to be better, man. Got to be better. Melton, I thought, was going to be able to make a three. That did not happen. Maybe you try Buddy Hield? Maybe you try Buddy Hield in the second part of this game. Payne has not really given you anything offensively. I don't know. We have to wait and see. But what do you guys think? Do you think that the Sixers should try to put in Buddy Hield during the second quarter? During the second half? What do you guys think about that? What are our thoughts about Buddy Hield trying to come in for the second half? Should it happen? Should it not happen? All right. I will be right back in literally just a few minutes. But while we are on a break, all right, I do want us to go say hi to our boy, Michkovsky. All right, let's go say hi to Michkovsky, and let's go give him a shout out and go raid this channel because he deserves that. He has 4 people on there watching. Man, come on, we got to help a brother out. You know what I mean? We have got to help a brother out. You know, he comes on here all the time. It's only right that we do it for him. So let's go say hi to Mitch. Let's go raid this channel and say play-by-play with JJ raid. All right, I will be right back. There it is. I'd rather Cam says hardcore for all. Okay. I wouldn't mind trying, buddy. I wouldn't mind trying it. But it depends on when it happens. Not at the it would have to be during the fourth quarter. If we're up by a lot, then I'd say sure. But then maybe you're right. Maybe I'm just second guessing myself. I think I would take Cam over buddy right now. All right, be right back. Click this link. Let's go say hi to Mitch, and I will be right back, all right, in just a few moments. All right, we're about ready to get started with act number 2, baby. Come on, man. Hopefully you're all doing well and having yourselves a very fantastic day. Let's make sure that we refresh our stat sheet. Here we go. Knicks are bringing the ball up, and we are all set to go. Bring out your popcorn and fasten those seatbelts during these next 24 minutes of game time. Brunson gets it down low, and he'll try to take on Maxey. Handoff again to Hartenstein. Floater is up, and he gets the friendly bounce over Joel Embiid. That time the floater was unstoppable, and the Knicks are able to strike first and tie the game at 49. Alrighty, we are back in action. 11:25 to go in the third quarter. Maxey gets it over on the far right side. They play a game of catch, and that's Lowry and Maxey. Maxey gets it back. Floater on the pump fake over Hartenstein. Yes! So Hartenstein says, I got a runner in me, and Tyrese Maxey said, I'm going to respond on the other end with a runner over you. Here's OG Anunoby again. Dribble handoff again to Josh Hart, who's over at the logo. As he steps over towards the right, bouncer back to Hartenstein, who's in between the three-point line and the elbow. Now stands over at the far elbow, and Oubre tried to deflect it off of Jalen Brunson's foot, and I believe, as it goes out of bounds, we do have a stoppage in play. I don't know if they called a foul or not, but we'll get confirmation about that in just a few seconds. They say that as the Sixers lead it by 2, it is not a foul, but it just goes out of bounds. So Brunson inbounds it again to Hartenstein. Divincenzo, oh no, they did call a personal foul on Oubre. How about that? Hart gets it over on the near elbow, hands it off again to Anunoby, who's spinning and going up against Lowry. Wide open turnaround jumper, connects. And, well, got the dots to flow, 51-51. And OG Anunoby continuing to pick up where he left off in that first half. He's been doing a good job. Sixers have got to start putting bodies on him now. That's for sure. Embiid, pump fake, step back, 2-point shot over Hartenstein. Swish! Oh, boy. Joel Embiid doing impossible things once again. 53-51. Embiid with 14, 7, and 4. Had a very strong first half. Brunson tries to pass it down low to Anunoby. Wide open 3 for Josh Hart. Off the mark. And Oubre catches it for the rebound. Nice job there by the Sixers to box out. Maxey's three-point shot way too strong. He pulled up from the parking lot and just could not hit the 3. It was contested too, regardless. Brunson and the Knicks go on the other side, and we have a whistle called, and that's going to go against the Sixers. So Anunoby, Hartenstein, Brunson, Hart, and Divincenzo all out there for the Knicks, and the Sixers have Harris. They have Embiid, Lowry, Maxey, and Oubre in there for them. Hart in this game, just 1 point. That's something to note. 7 rebounds, though. He's been pretty cold for them. And, well, he hands it off again to Brunson. And he's been averaging 21 points per game in this series. Brunson with a step-back two-pointer. Over Embiid, no good. Harris with the rebound. That's his 7th board of the ball game. Harris tries to hand it off to Embiid. Pump fake at the three-point line over Hartenstein. And Embiid tries to pass it. Hart tried to come in from behind and snipe it away. Maxey gets the pass, goes up with a Euro step, puts it up, and he's fouled! What a play by Tyrese Maxey. Count the bucket and 1! He got mustered up in the lane and tried to go up against the trees. Brunson tried to set his body, and Divincenzo just knocked it away. But Maxey still made the layup regardless. Oh, that was ridiculous. 55-51, and Maxey's free throw shot is up and in to make it now 56-51. Is our chat frozen again? I apologize if that is the case, man. I really do. 56-51, Tyrese Maxey with 18 points. He's 3 for 5 from 3, with also 3 dimes to go along with that as well. Brunson dribbles over towards the far right side. Pick and roll to Hartenstein. Hartenstein with an impossible 2. Can't get it, though. The basketball god said no. It almost tailed in, but it tailed out at the last second. Lowry to Oubre. Four-corner 3. Jackpot! And a timeout called by Tibbs once again. What a play by Lowry. And how about the defense by Joel Embiid as well? That was unbelievable. Embiid played good defense. Hartenstein almost had it go in. And Lowry got the rebound, led the charge, found Oubre on the far corner, and hit a shot. That was unbelievable. Oh, boy. What is going on, chat? Is our chat not working? Something wrong with our chat? I want to make sure that we have this all correct. We're still on, right? Yeah, we got 29 people on here watching. Huh. If you guys are tuning in, make sure you guys like and subscribe and hit the notification bell icon. I don't even know if I'm still on. Anybody in the chat? Oh, boy. 59-51 is the score. Philadelphia leads it by 8. There's the next call for time. That run right there by the Sixers, a 10-4 run to start off the third quarter, that is awesome. It's great that they started off that way. That's the run you need. That's the run I was looking for. Go follow me on Twitter if you haven't done so already. We're trying to get more active on here. Oh, Bob's here. Okay, good. He says, all good on my end. Good. A-E-Y-O. Ayo. Ayo. What's up, man? That's the shot. All right, good. Larry. Oh, Larry. Larry, I'm sure he's like pacing back and forth. I'm sure he's pacing back and forth in this game. That shot by Oubre was clutch. That's the run that we needed. I'm quiet because I got home at 5 a.m. Oh my gosh, you got home at 5? Oof. Oh my gosh. Man, how did it go last night, by the way, man? Hopefully it went well. But man, I know hardcore. I just didn't know there are treats named Scooby. Is that what they're actually called, Mike? Mike said he had to go give his dog Scooby-Doo treats. I thought that was an actual thing. Larry says, I'm trying to stay awake. Oh, man. Fucking,
Fellas, Nationwide is on your side.
Apologize.
So we're here to...
Had the first quarter over. Love the air horn. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. There's Micah Parsons. There's C.J. Stroud. I didn't know C.J. Stroud was there, by the way. And again, Bojan Bogdanovic was just confirmed by the PR staff that he is out for the remainder of the game. Adam Silver is also in the building as well. He's the commissioner of the NBA. Pour Larry a double espresso. We got to pour Gatorade on him, too, if the Sixers win. Because he is a Sixers freak, man. I know that we say Phillies freaks, but he is a Sixers psycho. He really is. 59-51, 153 on the run. The 8-0 run by Philadelphia. Divincenzo gets the inbound, puts up a three-pointer. Clank. And Embiid got the rebound and a loose ball foul called on the Knicks. Oh, boy. We played until 2:30. We were great, and we crushed it. Awesome. We love it, Larry. All right. Oh, boy. The rehearsals will kill you, I'm sure. Well, 59-51, Sixers have the rock. 8:35 left to go in the third quarter. A 2-1 lead for the Knicks in the series. Sixers looking to even things up in this game. Maxey dribbling around Josh Hart. Hand back off to Kyle Lowry. Lowry down low to Embiid. Embiid trying to take Hartenstein on. Pass it back out to Maxey for a three-pointer, and that's just far right. Hart was able to box out Joel, got the rebound. Brunson goes downhill. Brunson with a layup, can't get it. Divincenzo got the rebound and just puts up a tray. Can't get it, though. Harris got the rebound over Brunson. Nice aggressiveness by Toby. Lowry in the Sixers front court. Hands it back off to Harris. Harris goes downhill against Anunoby. Goes up with a shot, and he gets it. Nice play by Toby as he flexes his muscles And now he has that chip on his shoulder. 61-51, a 10-0 run by Philadelphia. They're starting to feel it as the crowd starts to erupt again. Hart gets called for a charge. Oh, man, he tried to elbow Kyle Lowry in the face, and you can't do that in Thibodeau. Absolutely outraged. It's been very physical and pretty pesty here in this third quarter at the WFC. As Lowry hit the deck, he's on the floor, and I don't know if they're going to review this for a flagrant foul, but he just elbowed him right into the face, and Lowry took one for the team. He most certainly did. Oh, man, had some blood coming out of of his nose as well. Man, oh, man, this is what you love about Kyle Lowry. You call him a dog? He absolutely is. All right, so we do have time called. They're going to review to see if this is a flagrant foul. It probably will be, but is it a flagrant 1 or a flagrant 2 is the question. 7:45 to go in quarter number 3. The fans not sitting down at the Wells Fargo Center. Oh, my gosh. What a game. And again, give Kyle Lowry credit for just taking an elbow to the nose, being a hockey player, if you will, and a football player just being so aggressive. Love it. Toby finally makes a bucket and flexes. Honestly, that was big because that was against OG Anunoby, so I give him credit for that. You know, I like that. That's what he has to play with, man. That's the assertiveness I need from him. It's not hard, man. Is that going to be ruled as a common foul on Josh Hart? It probably should be, but man, Lowry was dripping with some blood, and he's back over on the bench. He's okay, though, being the dog that he is, 37 years old, and they're going to rule it as a common foul, so no unnecessary roughness or nothing unnecessary about that play, and it'll just be Sixers basketball. 10-point lead for Philadelphia, so Hart definitely got called for a turnover. And the Sixers will have momentum swinging back on their side once again. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. All right, so I don't know what the ruling is on, or I don't know why they called it just a common foul. But there's no explanation on Twitter. So Tyrese Maxey has the rock. Sixers have the ball. Maxey gives it back to Embiid over on the perimeter. Embiid to Oubre on the far side. Puts up a three-pointer, and that's way too strong. Hardenstein with the board. That's why Embiid has to get low sometimes to try to box that guy out. Brunson goes downhill trying to get past Embiid as he dribbles around the timeline. Now Lowry on him. Kick back out to OG Anunoby at the top of the perimeter. Toby trying to stay on him. Anunoby gets some space, puts up a 2. It was short. Toby dodged the bullet there, but Tyrese Maxey with another rebound. Tyrese Maxey on the glass. 4 rebounds for him. Embiid tried to find Oubre. The pass was a little bit high, and it goes out of bounds. So it deflected off of Oubre's fingertips. The pass was just a little bit high. Embiid had to get it a little bit lower to him, like a quarterback to a wide receiver. But a turnover by the Sixers, just their 4th of the game. The Knicks have 6, and the Sixers have been able to capitalize on the Knicks turnovers. Brunson takes on Tobias Harris over on the near wing as the Knicks go from right to left. Brunson step back, puts up a 2, and he gets it to go. And he'll go to the line for one more as Harris bought in on a pump fake and just was able to foul him. Not such a good play by Toby. Yep. Brunson just did a veteran thing on the veteran, and he's still young. So the fact that he was able to pull that on him, he knew that Harris was going to be his matchup, and he just leaned right into the play and was able to get the shot to go. Boy. All right. You have to... I mean, I was thinking that Oubre was going to kick it out to the corner for Kyle Lowry, the other play, but... that's not what happened. Brunson with 25 points. It's been his best game of the series. And make it 26 as he now has also 8 assists to go along with that. It's just a 7-point game. 26 points for him and 8 assists. And Joel is going to get back on defense. It looked like he was running back over towards the sideline, but he's staying in there. And I didn't see any sort of substitution, so I was like, uh-oh, what's going on? All right, so Oubre gets it over at the top of the key, trying to buzz inside, goes up with a tough 2, and he's fouled by Brunson, I believe. Nonetheless, he's going to go to the line to try to get himself 2 free throws. And we have a foul called on the Knicks. All right, You doing the Phillies game right after this? Nope, I'm not, because I'm doing a Sixers post-game show. Yeah, I'm not doing the Phillies game. No way. It's all about the Sixers today. It just is. I'll do the Phillies game tomorrow night, though, at 9:30, but I'm not doing the Phillies game after this. If the Phillies played earlier and the Sixers played later, then yes, but I'm doing my post-game show. I want to get that done with, and I want to have people come on here, so they're just the number one focus for me today. And rightfully so. So Embiid with 16 points, 8 rebounds, and 5 assists, and Brunson with 26 points. He's been really the reason why the Knicks are in this game. Let's be honest. He scored almost half of their points, scored their first 7 to start off the game. He's been red hot. Oubre makes both free throws, and he chirps back towards the Knicks bench. Brunson again over at the top of the key, trying to be guarded by Kelly Oubre, who tries to stay on him. And now it's Oubre who tries to swap it away, and somehow, someway, Brunson makes it. So he went around the screen, and Embiid was his defender. Oubre almost blocked it. It was about maybe a tenth of a second late. And Brunson's still able to make a 2. Maxey again steps back, and he tries to go in towards the lane and hand it off, but the ball gets deflected off of Josh Hart's foot. And Tyrese Maxey absolutely outraged and wants them to challenge this. And I don't know if Philadelphia will or even can. Let's see again. Maxey. Oh, he didn't even touch him. That did not even touch him, but they won't review it. It's 63-56. Brunson for 3, and he's human. He had the wide open look, and well, another rebound by Joel Embiid. Give him a double-double. Actually needs one more rebound to get a double-double. Embiid throws it away. Maxey was trying to cut to the basket, and miscommunication once again by the Sixers on offense. Can't have second chance opportunities for the Knicks here and give them any sort of freebies. Hart goes down low and tries to throw it, and it goes into the backcourt. Maxey reads it, tries to save it, and the Sixers have the ball. Maxey for 3 on the fourth quarter, and that's off. Divincenzo got the rebound. Harris couldn't even hustle to get the rebound. Divincenzo got it. Anunoby down low, tries to throw it down for 2, and it's now a 5-point game. OG Anunoby has been very explosive at the rim. It's 63-58. He has a dozen points, and he's 6 for 12 from the field. Oubre lost it again, and he throws it away. And it was marked out of bounds anyways, so regardless, it's another bad possession by Philadelphia. They've been sloppy on both ends. Really. It's just not been clean on both sides of the court in this third quarter, especially the last 3 possessions for Philadelphia. Brunson again gets it over on the near wing. 5 minutes to go. Sixers look like that they're out of sorts, and they got to play better. Harris trying to defend Jalen Brunson here again. Let's see if Brunson wins this battle or if Harris can stand his ground. Brunson goes up for 2 over Toby and somehow has his way. Finger roll finish, and it was a tough shot, and now it's only a 3-point ball game. Jalen Brunson has been heating up like a stove and now has 30 points with about 5 minutes to go in the third quarter and a timeout called by Philadelphia. Oh, man. All right. I'm still okay. I'm still okay with them giving Brunson all the space. I really am. If Brunson's giving you a good amount of points, I'd rather have them guard Deuce and the other guys. Even Josh Hart's not having a good game. Jalen Brunson has literally scored half of their points. And I'm fine with it. I am fine with it because he is going off and the Sixers still have control. I know that it has not been a good third quarter ever since they went on that 12-2 run to start things off or whatever it was, but he is. He's going off now. There's no doubt about it. Do you put a body on him and do you try to calm him down, or do you think that you still leave it the way that it is? What are your thoughts down below? Grace says, dude, I'm right there with you. Not talking about me, she's talking about the dude. For sure. Hit the thumbs up button, guys. Hit that subscribe button. Let's get to 2,070 subscribers and 100 likes, man. 2 points in 3 minutes for the Sixers. They have got to get something going on offense. And curious to see what Nick Nurse decides to do with the lineup here. I don't know what types of adjustments he's going to make, but it should definitely be interesting. 2:47 p.m. Eastern time. I'm sweating here. I think I'm going to take off the hat now. There comes like a certain moment in time where you just got to take off the hat, you know? And I think that's what it is. Larry says, let's pull away. Let's get some breathing room. I agree with that. I'm not panicking yet. I'm not there yet. I'm still feeling good about this game. Stop reacting to the mud that happens. Put your head in the game. Yep. I agree. I agree with you. Put your head in the game. All right. Hat okay, clothes not. Yeah, I got to take off the hat. Obviously, I got to leave the clothes on. Leave it because he's going to draw those illegal fouls. I don't understand why he is allowed to jump to jump in and it's a foul. Yeah, well, Embiid got a couple of those calls too. Not in this game, but in the last game he did. So I can't really, there were some foul calls that I thought Embiid got that were a little bit crazy, but we'll take it. But they have certainly got to limit the amount of turnovers, and they need to get on the same page. That's without a doubt. Don't know much about basketball, but go Sixers, says Denbrew. Denbrew's here to support. Denbrew, you're the best. Shout out to you. I appreciate you for being here. Showing us love and support. Denbrew always follows us on the Phillies, but Denbrew loves to chime in whenever JJ is live, and that is what makes Denbrew so special. Denbrew is the definition, the absolute definition of a Phillies freak. So is Larry, and so is Mike Green as well. But those are the Phillies freaks. They really are. Freak Nation, stand up. We need y'all today. 63-60. Embiid gets the inbound pass from Campaign. Embiid goes downhill. The Matrix on him. And a foul called on Hartenstein. 4 defenders were literally on Joel Embiid as they tried to chase after him as soon as he got the ball. And there was a foul called. It was on Hartenstein there. So Embiid will try to shoot a pair of free throws and make a pair at the line. He will shoot a pair, but he'll try to make the pair at the line for 2. Phil's Freaks unite! The foul shot is up by Joel, and that's good. So it's 64-60. Maxey's showing a couple of signs of immaturity, but overall he's had a good game. But in this quarter, he's been a little bit funky for sure. No doubt about it. So Campaign out there for the Sixers already, 65-60, and Kyle Lowry on the bench. So Embiid makes both foul shots, and the Sixers are looking to just keep their foot on the gas pedal. Getting freaky in here, love it. Jalen Brunson being guarded heavily by Nico Batum, and maybe that's the matchup they got to go with here. Now it's Campaign on Jalen Brunson. 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Brunson at the three-point line. Tries to get it up over, and it's blocked by Campaign. Payne came from behind and swatted it away. Maxey off to the races. Kick out to Batum. One more to Oubre for 3. Oh, he could not get it. And Josh Hart able to come up with a rebound there. What a block by Campaign. We do have a whistle called on the other side, and that's going to go against the Sixers. I can't believe Campaign was able to just swat it away off of Jalen Brunson. He got a fingertip on it. It deflected off the glass, and I thought maybe the Sixers were going to score there. If Oubre would have made that 3, that would have been huge. 65-60, and the inbound goes to Josh Hart. Here's Hartenstein. He'll try to fake the handoff, and he tells his team to get back on offense, and we do have another call against Philadelphia. Oh, my gosh. It's a personal foul on Tyrese Maxey. There's Buddy Hield. They're showing him on the bench. He has not had a good series so far shooting-wise. Averaged about 12 points per game and shot 39% from 3 in the regular season, but in this series he has gone quiet. So the Sixers are over the foul limit, and that puts the Knicks in the bonus, and Brunson's at the line, and he knocks down the first foul shot. Boy, Brunson's trying to go for a 50-piece, it looks like. 31 points for him, along with 8 assists and 2 rebounds. He's 13 for 22 from the field. He's been really efficient. No doubt about it. Second foul shot is up, and that one is good. So it's a 3-point ball game, 65-62. Sixers have only put up 16 points in this quarter so far. They only put up like 27 in the first, but they've allowed 15, and that's been the problem, the turnovers. Embiid gets it down low, goes up for a shot, and Hartenstein gets fouled. Or Hartenstein gets called for a foul, and Embiid gets fouled. Got to be careful. I said that you got to make sure that Hartenstein gets called for fouls here, and now that's what they're doing, trying to get Embiid that matchup, and Embiid has been winning those battles as of now in this second half. All right, there we go. Hartenstein with the shooting foul. That's his fourth personal foul. So he's probably going to come out, and that's probably going to be it for him to end the third quarter, you would think. The first foul shot is good by Joel. Dawn Staley putting up the fingers, and it's a 4, representing 4 personal fouls on Hartenstein. Love Dawn Staley. Oh, she's great. Coach of USC. They won the title this year. Good for them. 67-62 as the foul shot by Joel is good. Hartenstein is still out there. Can't believe it, but he is. One more than he's done. Brunson one more than then he's at 5, and then the next one, then he's done. Josh Hart goes down low, tries to go up over Embiid, and Embiid gets called for a shooting foul as Josh Hart gets cramped up on the play, and Embiid, I think, tried to help him up, but Hart is grabbing onto that ankle there. Oh, boy. Let's see again. Let's look at this. So, Payne tried to get physical with him, and then Embiid just met Josh Hart over at the baseline as he tried to go up with a right-handed layup. And Josh Hart tried to get a shot off, and then Embiid had his right foot on Josh Hart's ankle. I don't think that was intentional. Nothing like that. 1 point for Josh Hart so far, as he's 0 for 4 from the field. You wouldn't think about that in this series. You would have been shocked if that's what the case was coming into today. 9 rebounds, though, and he makes the first free throw there. Let's see again. Yeah, that wasn't intentional. Nothing. 67-63. Hart at the line as the clappers are being clapped at the WFC, hoping that he misses. Second free throw. Off the mark. Hit the front of the rim, and Maxey leaped up for the rebound. He's been so active on the glass, too. Good job by him. 7 rebounds for Tyrese Maxey. Embiid gets it again over on the far wing. 2 guys on him. Kick out to Tyrese Maxey. It was a no-look pass. One more to Oubre for 3 on the near corner. And that's up, and he gets the friendly bounce. Finally, something going the Sixers' way. It hit the back of the rim and just doinked right straight in. 15 points for Oubre. He's 3 for 6 from 3. No more excuses about that. 70-63. Shot goes up by Divincenzo, and he hits it from another area code. That was a very good three-pointer. He's been pretty cold in this game, too. That's his first 3 that he's made today, and he's finally on the board with his first 3 points. Hart and Divincenzo have literally combined to just score 5 points for the Knicks. Crazy. Payne again hands it off to Embiid. They play a game of catch. Payne gets it back over on the far side, and Payne tries to put up a 3 wide open over Brunson, and he forced it. And another rebound by OG Anunoby. 70-66. Divincenzo three-pointer. Bang! So now he's starting to get cooking, and the Sixers have got to put a body on him. 6 straight points for Dante. 2 wide open threes. 70-69. Embiid for 3 on the other side. Got it! A straightaway 3 by the MVP, Joel. And Dawn Staley rises 73-69 with about 1:40 to go in the third quarter. Brunson answers back with a 3 on the other side. Got it. And he kisses the crowd goodbye. 73-72. It's been a 3-point clinic between both these teams. Let's see who fails first. Embiid goes up for a shot, and Hartenstein with another foul. His 5th foul, and now you got to get him out if you're Tom Thibodeau. Fans waving goodbye as Hartenstein goes to the bench. And one more foul, then he's done. 73-72. Oh, man, let's see again. Hartenstein made a little bit of contact on Joel Embiid. Don't know if that was a foul, to be honest with you, but the Sixers will definitely take it. All right, so Embiid at the charity stripe, 23 points, 7 for 14 from the field. First foul shot is no good. Man, oh, man, he tried to go with a line drive, and it just hit off the front of the rim. Embiid has been doing a great job in this series. He had 29 points in the second game. He had 34 points in the first and 50 in the third. Sixers only up by 1, though. It's anybody's game as of now. But the fouling does help. And the foul shot by Embiid is up and in. It's 74-72, and now Precious Achiuwa is in. Should be an interesting matchup between him and Embiid. Hopefully Joel dominates once again. Brunson, down low, dribbles back out towards the three-point line. As the Knicks go from right to left, Brunson tries to buzz through, and it's swatted away by Embiid. Brunson grabbed onto his ankle, and, well, he went down. Told you it was going to be physical, and Joel's grabbing onto that ankle. Oh, man, Brunson got hurt on the other side, too, and Brunson was like, if you're going to go down, I'm going to take you down with me. Embiid trying to put pressure on, and he does so. And that's what he does. Oh, man. Brunson tried to get a little dirty with it, too. 74-72 with about 8 seconds left on the shot clock. Let's see again. So Embiid swatted it away. Brunson literally just hit him right on the ankle. I don't know. Did he grab onto it? I don't think he did. Now that I'm looking at the replay. Let's see again. No, he did not. Okay. All right, 74-72. Divincenzo goes up for 2, and he puts it up and in. We're tied. Dante Divincenzo with 8 straight points. And he thought he was fouled. There was a lot of contact, but they did not call it. 8 points in this quarter, 8 straight points by Dante. Embiid at the top of the key. Now trying to take on Achiuwa. Kick out to Lowry. Lowry trying to find Embiid again. Embiid, does he get a double team? He does. Pump fake and another foul on Achiuwa. Let's go! We played the foul game once again as the Sixers continue to slow down the ball game. I hope they're listening to me. I said that you got to just continue to feed the hot hand and just make him draw fouls if Robinson's not going to play. And that's what they've been doing in this third quarter, just spamming the pick and roll and giving the ball to the big guy, Joel. He can make you foul in a lot of ways. That's what makes him so special. Foul shot number 1. Good. And the Sixers take the lead once again, 75-74 with about 44.5 seconds to go in the third quarter. Embiid dripping with a lot of sweat as he smiles and looks down for a quick second. I'm sure that the sunglasses are going to come on right after the game is done to protect those eyes. 44.5 seconds to go. Second free throw is good by Embiid. He's been so dominant from the line. In case you are wondering, as the Sixers have a 2-point lead, Joel has been almost perfect from the line. He's actually overall just shooting about 10 for 11. He's 10 for 11 from the line. Brunson gets it. He's over at the top of the key. Gets a screen set by Achiuwa. Brunson tries to find Hart. 5 on the clock. Hart again, handoff to Brunson. He moved quickly off the ball. Brunson, step back, 2-pointer over Oubre. No good. Hart with the rebound. Kick out to Divincenzo for a wide open 3. And that time it's short. Another rebound by Hart, though. 1 second separating the shot clock from the game clock. A fresh 14. Oh, man. Josh Hart with his 12th rebound, his second on just this offensive drive. Brunson again goes up for a 2. And he makes the bucket and he'll go to the line for 1 more. Josh Hart giving the team some life, and Jalen Brunson having some words with Joel as he'll try to take the lead, or help the Knicks take the lead once again. Have got a rebound there, and Jalen Brunson is feeling himself. It's been all about the stars today. Brunson and Embiid going head-to-head. All right, this is for the lead with about 5.1 seconds left. The clappers are being played by the fans. It's loud at the Wells Fargo Center. And here we go. Foul shot is up by Brunson, and it goes in. Jalen Brunson has been really good. 38 points for him. Lowry gets the inbound. 5 seconds to go. He's in the Sixers front court as he spins, turns, goes up with a 2. It's up, and that's a little bit short. So the Knicks have a 1-point lead, and we go into the third quarter. Brunson is hobbling. Oh, boy. He was hobbling just for a quick second, and he goes back over towards the bench, and the trainer's going to look at him to see if he's okay. Wow. All right, well, we go into the fourth quarter. It's just a 1-point lead for the Knicks. I think that the Sixers have them right where they want them. I really do. Too many second chances, I know. I get it, but Hardenstein's in foul trouble, and Embiid dominates the matchup against Achua. The question is, can they play defense and get big rebounds here? 50% of the Knicks points are coming off of Brunson. Yep. Honestly, he's having a really, really good game, too. I'm still fine with them giving up the points to Brunson. Just guard the teammates. Divincenzo hit big threes, and that was a problem. That was a problem, and they got rebounds there. Got to dominate the fourth. Just got to. You have to. You have to dominate in the fourth. Somebody said on chess. You guys ever played chess on chess.com? Somebody messaged me and was like, somebody was trash talking me. It was really funny. All right, I'm going to ask you a Sixers trivia question as we go into the fourth quarter. Hit the thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button. Let's get to 2,070 subscribers, and let's get to 100 likes if we have not done so already. All right, rebound, defense, and shoot, says Mike Green. 39 people on here watching. All right, I'm going to ask you a trivia question. If you get it right, you'll hear this. If you get it wrong, you'll hear this. In 2003... who became the first rookie to start an All-Star game since Grant Hill in 1995? I played chess, but only versus humans. I love chess. It's fun. 2003. Who became the first rookie to start an All-Star game since Grant Hill did it in 1995? For the love of Philly. Absolutely. Hashtag for the love of Philly, man. Anybody with any guesses? Kobe. Kobe was not a rookie that year. Iverson was not a rookie that year either. Same year they were drafted. No, incorrect. 2003. Who became the first rookie to start an All-Star game since Grant Hill in 1995? Yao Ming, says DFJ. Got it. Good job. Sorry, that was a little bit louder because I forgot that these sound effects don't always match. Now everybody says, oh, Yao Ming. Yes, Yao Ming did it. DFJ, tell them, oh, never mind. I thought I had a question. I thought I was going to say something. I was going to say, tell them how many points he had in that game, but you don't have to do that. I don't even remember how many points he had in that game. But that is correct. 40 people on here watching. Make sure you guys hit the thumbs up button. Hit that subscribe button. DFJ, thoughts? Actually, wait. Now we're going into the fourth quarter. Yeah, thoughts going into the fourth quarter. Comment down below. I don't want to put you on the spot, but I'm just curious what you have to say. I really am. Tobias Harris gets the inbound for the Sixers. It's Tyrese Maxey, Tobias Harris, Nico Batum. You could do it after the break, actually. That's fine. Tyrese Maxey gets it back over at the logo. Maxey goes over towards the right side, tries to go downhill, goes up with a 2, and he can't get it. Batum batters it around to Embiid. Embiid to Payne for a 3. It's up. Oh, man, he couldn't get it to go. How about the play by Nico, though, to just volleyball it out to Embiid. They had the shot, they had the look, and Payne could not execute. Anunoby downhill to Achua, and Achua got literally held by Harris. And are they going to call offensive goaltending? They will. I thought that Harris maybe held on to him, but let's see, 77-76. Precious Achua out there to start off the fourth quarter. They called offensive goaltending, and it'll be Sixers ball. Embiid bending his knees as the Sixers will bring it up. It's Campaign out there for Philadelphia. Payne goes downhill. Runner is up, and he puts it up and in. Good floater by Campaign, and we ride the seesaw once again. A 1-point lead for Philadelphia. And they have to play defense. Hart gets it over at the top of the key. And he'll hand it off again to anunoby. Divincenzo, McBride, Hart, Achua, and anunoby as Batum batters it away. And it goes out of bounds towards the near sideline. And it'll still be Knicks ball. So Brunson got literally hit on the ankle by Kyle Lowry. He's not out there now. I don't know if he's in the locker room or not. Achua tried to tip it back up and in on the play, and Nico Batum just went down hard on the ref as he tried to get a rebound. Didn't really stay with the action there. Apologize about that, but it's a Knicks offensive rebound as Nico Batum tried to save it, and it ended up going out of bounds. It was a missed shot by Divincenzo. Achua tried to follow it through. Couldn't do so, and Batum couldn't hang on to it. Would have been a tough play. McBride will inbound it from the baseline for New York. 10:53 to go. McBride for three. Got it! Oh, my gosh. What a big-time shot that was by Deuce McBride. He's been lights out in this game, and he has stepped up to the plate. 80-78. Maxey for three. Trying to answer back. No! He's human. Hart with the rebound. That's his 13th of the game. Josh Hart has been super active on the glass. He'll hand it back out to OG Anunoby. Embiid contests, throws up a three, and that's short, and Payne gets the defensive rebound. Payne again puts up a three on the near wing. Bullseye! Being the spark plug again to start off the fourth quarter, that's Cameron Payne. Timeout again by Tibbs. They're just down to 2 timeouts. Now the Sixers have that in their favor as well. Oh, boy. He just stared right into the rim of fire, and as soon as it was gold, he just pointed into the Sixers' direction. Love that, man. What did the dude say? I answer everything with Iverson. That's funny. Oh, man. AI was so good. He was, man. He was. And he's there tonight, just not dressed up. Just not dressed up for the Sixers. Hit the thumbs up button, man. Hit that subscribe button. This is too close, says Larry. I'm feeling it, man. I know it's close, but I think we get this. I know we're going to get this game. I have that gut feeling. I really do. Deuce McBride hit some big-time shots. Can that really be sustainable? I don't know. They've got to rebound, though. I will tell you that. Mr. Fourth Quarter has arrived, says Grace. Yes, sir. Hit the thumbs up button. We got 62 people hitting the like button, 43 people on here watching. We need 2,070 subscribers. If you guys want to donate, feel free to do so. Allen grew a little, says Mike Green. Yeah, well. Hearts are racing for sure. This is a must-win game. But I definitely have the gut feeling. I really do. I really, really do. I'm not just sugarcoating this. This series is going to be even. It's been a close series all along. So, JJ, I hope you're right. I have confidence, man. I have confidence. This should have been a primetime game. But I'm happy for our viewers out in Australia and out all over the world who get to watch this at a reasonable time and go to bed early. It's good for them, seriously. There's always, even when there's something that doesn't go our way, there's something else that comes out of it that is a positive. So that's great. You know? I look at it that way. We just need to play our game and not theirs. Again, just when Embiid comes back in, well, Embiid I don't think is going to take a seat now, and he shouldn't. Embiid's going to have to play every single minute in the second half. Just continue to literally get the matchup on Achua. That's all you got to do. Just literally get Achua on you. But then on defense, you have got to rebound. Raven! What's up, Raven? We're staying up. No sleep till Philly. Bump, bump. Bomb, 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 bomb. At least we're not playing the Nets. All right, so Brunson with 38 points and 10 assists. He's coming back out there. He did go back to the locker room, and he'll try to come back in there. And I think that was another reason why the Knicks called the timeout there, to try to get momentum back on their side. They just have 2 left. The Sixers have 4, so that's still in their favor. Josh Hart will have to inbound it again to Miles McBride. 10 ties and 10 lead changes. Largest lead today was by the Sixers. It was at a dozen. All right. So Divincenzo gets it over at the logo. He's being guarded heavily by Maxey. Here's Anunoby again trying to take on Tobias Harris. Anunoby tries to go up and in, and he does so. Just got some daylight from Tobias Harris. Brunson still on the bench, though. He came back from the tunnel, but he's on the bench, and now he's stepping up over towards the scores table. So once there's a stoppage in play, he'll come back in. Nico Batum trying to get it over for the Sixers, and Tyrese Maxey gets it over on the far corner. 5 on the clock. Tyrese Maxey again has to pass it to Embiid. Embiid swings it back to Batum. Batum puts it up, and Batum can't put it in. 1 second was left on the shot clock, and they say that it's going to be Knicks ball. So they get the stoppage, and Brunson comes back in with 9:35 to go. It was a nice play by Embiid, a very good pass by him, really, and just great defense by Josh Hart downstairs to just block and deny Nico Batum. All right, a 1-point deficit for Philadelphia, 9.5 minutes to go. Jalen Brunson trying to get by Nico Batum, and he does so. Brunson steps back over on the near elbow, and now gets Embiid on him. Big play here. Can Embiid win? Brunson, 5 seconds left on the shot clock. He steps back, and 2 seconds to go. Brunson, floater over Embiid, and he got it. Friendly bounce. Great contest, but Brunson makes it anyways. It's a 3-point lead now for the Knicks. Oh, man. Here's Maxey again. Maxey to Batum. Batum to Maxey. And Maxey dribbles around the screen. He goes downhill, puts it up, can't float it in, and the rebound goes to New York. It's Josh Hart with his 14th rebound. Here's Payne as he tries to draw a charge, and he does. Good job by Cam Payne, figuring out one out of Kyle Lowry's playbook. Josh Hart tried to take him on. Payne planted his feet, and he got the signal. Good job. Man, oh man. So Hart gets called for a turnover, and that's his 5th personal foul, so got to be aware of that. So now he has 5, and that's something else to look for as well. It's a 3-point lead for the Knicks. Payne will give it up to Embiid. Embiid taking on Anunoby. Anunoby, as Embiid puts up a 2, can't get it. Harris can't hang on to the rebound, and it goes out of bounds. I think you're going to have to take him out now. 8.5 minutes to go. Harris couldn't hold on to it. It went out of bounds. He tried to juggle it. And now Jalen Brunson gets it for the New York Knicks. 8.5 minutes to go. Brunson dribbles around the screen. Pick and roll to Achua. Achua gets it blocked by Embiid. Embiid goes down, and they still keep it alive. Anunoby goes downhill. Embiid gets back on defense. Achua goes up for 2. It's swatted away by Harris. Here comes a shot that goes up, and that goes in. That was good defense by the Sixers, and OG Anunoby being very physical. It's 86-81 with about 8 minutes to go. And now a 9-5 run to start off the 4th quarter by the Knicks. We do have a whistle called, and I believe that the Sixers will call for time here, and they will. So they're now down to 3 timeouts. All right. Now I'm getting really stressed as the dude. All right. Fasten those seatbelts, man. Want Joel to draw fouls to piss off all the haters. I'm with you. Hart does have 5 personal fouls, so that kind of helps. We need him to foul out, man. We need Hart to foul out because he is killing us with the rebounds. All right. Embiid went down, but he got back up. I don't know if I mentioned that. He got back up, though. He's fine. He's fine. He's fine. He's okay. I just don't understand how Harris gets a rebound. It's literally off of his hands. Off of his hands. And he just can't hang on to it. Take him out. Man. Come on, Nick. Gotta take him out now. Would be nice if somebody grabbed a loose ball. I know who that shot is at. It's not just him, though. These other guys have to step up, too, with the rebounding. But if they can get Josh Hart to foul out, that'd be great. We are about to get rid of Hart. Watch, I feel it. If we can get Hart to foul out, one more foul. Same thing with Hartenstein. I don't know when he's going to come back in, but he hasn't made a move just yet. Get Hart to foul out. That's the key. That would be huge. Literally 2 points for him, but 14 rebounds. That's what's killing them. Dragging a little, but he is still good. RC4. I know. I get it. I'm not putting him in this spot, though. I'm not putting him in this spot. I'm going with Oubre. I'm going with Oubre and Nico. That's who I'm going with. Maybe even Paul Reed if we want a big lineup for rebounds. 5-point lead, Sixers down, 86-81. And again, don't wishing for somebody to foul out like that. I mean that sounds crazy, but we still got to get the rebounds. Like, there's no excuse. It would be nice if he fouled out, but you still got to take care of business. And when's he going to foul out if he is? Payne can help, says Rabin. Yeah, Payne, well, he made a big-time three. He did. But Sixers have got to take this game. It's getting close. It's got to happen now, says Larry. I'm starting to get with you. 40 points for Brunson. He's been magnificent today. 10 assists for him. This is sort of like a Knicks game where they honestly have, I don't know how to put it, but they have actually taken control now. You know what I mean? Like, this is actually, they are actually winning, if that makes sense. Lowry again gets it over on the near side as he gets the inbound, hands it off down low to Harris, and Harris missed a two. It got blocked by Josh Hart, and Hart comes up with a rebound. 86-81. Come on, man. Brunson for three. And he puts it up, can't put it in. Oubre got the rebound. Welp, Maxey goes off to the races, zigzags through, puts it up, and he puts it in. Man, Tobias Harris missed Jalen Brunson. He was wide open, and he dodged a huge bullet there. 86-83. Brunson again will try to dribble it out all the way towards the logo. And Kelly Oubre Jr. is trying to play defense on Brunson. Now it's Harris. Brunson's over on the perimeter on the near side. 8 on the clock. Brunson again puts up a foul line jumper over. Harris can't get it. Offensive rebound by OG Anunoby. Sixers could not hang on to it. Nobody could get it. There's Brunson at the top of the key. 5 on the clock. Brunson gets past Harris. Kicks it back out, though, to Josh Hart. Hart goes down the lane, puts up a shot. It's a turnaround jumper, and it's short. But we do have a foul called. And that is going to be on Philadelphia. So it's 86-83. Maxey did make a very tough two. I don't know where the foul was, but that's just me. I have to look and see like where the replay was, but oh boy. All right, so Hart with just 2 points. Clappers are being played. Brickin' for chicken. First foul shot. It's up and in. That gives the Knicks a 2-possession lead with about 6:54 to go in the fourth quarter. Come on, they got to give it to Embiid on the block. Embiid needs to be aggressive. 87-83. Hart with the next foul shot puts it up, and he drains it. So it's back to a 5-point lead with about 6:54 to go. They've been putting Anunoby on Joel Embiid, I've noticed, and not Achua. Lowry gets it past the logo, and Embiid gets it at the top of the key. Embiid handoff again to Oubre. Oubre goes down the lane. Runner is up, and it's good. Sixers trying to keep up as he got the left-handed layup to go, and Oubre stepped up when he had to. 17 points there. 6 for 12 from the field he's shooting, and that's Oubre. Harris still out there for the Sixers on defense, guarding Josh Hart. Here's Brunson, back to Hart. Hart will dribble, hand it off to Brunson. Harris on him now. Harris trying to play defense. Brunson tries to go up with a mid-range jumper. It's up. No good. Good defense by Toby. And Embiid got the rebound. Here's Maxey trying to save it. And Maxey does. Did he? No, they said that he went out of bounds. Come on. Oh, that was not a good pass by Embiid. Maxey also has to watch his footing there, and that's another turnover. That's when you slam your fist on the desk. Maxey tried to save it, and did he go out of bounds? I don't think he did. I really don't. That's just crazy. I thought that maybe he may have slightly stepped on it, but Sixers are going to call for time, and I think that they're going to challenge this, and they should, because that was not out of bounds. He was not out of bounds. None. He was not out of bounds there. Come on, Toby. Get him out. He didn't go out. If they made field goals, don't need to take care if they foul out because our offense is killing us, says Richard Phillips. Well, yeah, they got to make shots, but Hart's been rebounding really well. There's no doubt about it. But we still won't get the call somehow. Yeah, he was literally. His foot wasn't even near the line. I thought it was initially, but it wasn't. I looked at the replay. He was clearly inbounds. Oh, my gosh. File a grievance if this doesn't work out. Hit the thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button, man. Let's get to 100 likes, man. Let's do it for the second time today. So let's see again. Embiid gave it up to Tyrese Maxey over on the fast break. Let's see if he touched the line. Did he? No, he didn't. He stayed in. He stayed in bounds. Good job by Tyrese Maxey. It should be Sixers ball. It should be. Doing some ugly passes. He's been making some flashy passes, though, too. Sixers challenge. The call's overturned, and the Sixers retain their timeouts. All right, so they still have 3 timeouts left. Or 4 timeouts left, that is, I believe. Is it 4 or is it 3? Can't do math right now. No, it's 3 because they would have been down to 2. 6 minutes and 14 seconds to go. We're not even halfway done this fourth quarter. It's coming down to the wire, man. B-Facts, thanks so much for subbing, man. Appreciate it, dude. All right, now I'm starting to get my heart racing now. I thought that they would have taken them. Yeah. Yeah, 3 now. 3 challenges. Yep, 3. Ugh. 56 people on here watching. Just win the game. That's all I care about. Just win the game. So, the Sixers retain their timeout. The Sixers should be able to inbound the ball here, and they will. So, Lowry gets the inbound. Lowry will hand it off to Oubre, and Oubre hands it off to Tyrese Maxey. Maxey at the top of the key tries to go downhill, tries to lay it up through traffic, and he lays it in. Just got past McBride. I don't know how he did it, but he had something in that bag of tricks of his. So it's a 1-point deficit for Philadelphia. They need a run right now, and maybe that was the spark that they needed. Brunson being guarded by Kelly Oubre Jr. He's had a 40 burger today. Now Maxey's on him. Brunson, kick out, anunoby three-pointer. It's up, short. Maxey, oh man, he couldn't hang on to it. I thought he had it. It was a rebound. Josh Hart wide open for 3. That's off the mark, and the rebound goes to Oubre. Oubre got fouled by Achua. Or are they going to call a loose ball foul? They called a loose ball foul on Joel Embiid. Oh my gosh. Come on. It's actually on Kyle Lowry. He got called for the loose ball foul. And Nick Nurse absolutely animated. There was not even a tag of the jersey. I don't know how that was even the case. Tom Thibodeau being active with his team. Both coaches yelling. Brunson gets the inbound. Tries to go downhill, and he scoops it up and scoops it in. Just got past the trees. It's now 90-87. I'm good, bro. I'm good. 5 minutes and 15 seconds to go. It's a 3-point lead for the Knicks. Oubre goes down low to Embiid, trying to take on OG Anunoby here. Anunoby to provide a double team. Here's Maxey with a drop-off pass to Oubre, and Oubre throws it down with a flush. It's been the Kelly Oubre show here in the fourth quarter. He's been doing it all in the offense. The third option for the Sixers has arrived. 90-89. 3 timeouts left by the Sixers and about 4:50 to go in the fourth quarter. Knicks still have 2 timeouts left. Brunson dribbles around another screen, tries to take on Embiid, but he lost the ball. Maxey hangs onto it, and Miles McBride, he tried to fight for it. Did Maxey lose it out of bounds? I don't know. What was the call? Sixers called for time with about 4:43, so they had possession. Brunson turned it over. The Sixers called for time. Maxey had it, and timeout was granted. Oh, let's go. Clutch. Good job to call the timeout there. Oh, man. Oh, man. All right, now we're down to 2. That was nice. They called for time there. Now I'm starting to get a little bit... a little bit juiced up now. Oh, my gosh, there's so much at stake here. I can't take this now. Now I can't take this. If you are new to the channel, make sure you guys hit the thumbs up button and hit the subscribe button. Oh, they saw the timeout there, says Mike Green with the sarcasm. I have to give you credit for saying that. Oh, they saw that timeout. They saw that timeout. Yep, I know. Good job for them to call time there. That was clutch. Good job. Just get Toby out, though. What is going on? All right, 4 minutes and 40 seconds to go. We're going to have to close this. I'm not even going to look at this screen here. All right, so it's 90-89. Oubre gets it. He tries to go downhill. Eurostep is up, and it's blocked by Achua, but it goes out of bounds. It'll still be Sixers ball with about 4 minutes and 31 seconds to go. 10 on the shot clock. Good job by Achua to just play solid defense. Oubre tried to hit him with a little Eurostep, but Achua was not fooled by it. And he got the block. Still no Hardenstein yet. Hart has 5 fouls. Hardenstein also has 5 fouls. Embiid gets it on the block, trying to take on OG Anunoby. Gets double-teamed by McBride. Kick out to Maxey. Wide open three-pointer. Oh, it's just a little short. And Hart with another rebound once again. That was actually Miles McBride. I beg your pardon. Jalen Brunson gets it over on the far side. Tobias Harris guarding him. Brunson gets it over at the logo. 10 on the shot clock. Screen gets set by Precious Achua. Brunson trying to take on Harris, and now it's Oubre. Here's Josh Hart. 3 seconds left to go. Hart with a runner inside. Puts it up. Can't get it. And Oubre tried to fight for the rebound. And let's see. They signal it as out of bounds. And I think it's going to be Knicks ball. They get a fresh 14. 3:59 to go. Man, oh man. Maxey had a wide open 3, just could not hit it. That would have been clutch. Anunoby will inbound it again to Achua. Dribble handoff this time to Jalen Brunson, who's been pretty cold here in the fourth quarter, let's be honest so far. Brunson kick out again to Josh Hart. Hart gets a dribble handoff again to Deuce McBride for 3. That's way off the mark, but they call a shooting foul. Oh, man, Oubre gets called for a shooting foul with about 3 seconds to go, and it's going to be 3 free throws coming up for the Knicks. Let's see this again. Yep, that's a shooting foul. No denying. That's a shooting foul. So McBride is going to go to the free throw line to shoot 3 free throws, and these are huge. First foul shot, it's up, and he misses it. Hit off the back of the rim. He did. He touched him on the elbow. That's a foul. All right, fans rising, bricking for chicken. Let's see if the moment is too big for Miles. 90-89. He missed the first free throw. Second foul shot coming up, but that one is good. So even if he makes the third one, it's still a one-possession ball game. It's 91-89 as of now. Rally towels waving. McBride. Can he miss the second one? Here, it's up. And that one's good. So it's a 3-point game, 92-89. It's a high-arcing free throw. It's just absolutely absurd. Sixers could tie it with a 3 or cut the deficit to 1 with a 2. What does Tyrese Maxey and the Sixers do here? Embiid has to get the ball somehow. He's being bodied by OG Anunoby. Give him credit, though. He's playing good defense. Embiid gets it. 5 on the clock. Embiid gets double-teamed, and he tries to go up with a tough shot. It's up, and it's airballed. Good defense again by the Knicks. Jalen Brunson got slapped in the face. He lost it, though, and it goes out of bounds. Brunson claiming he got hit on the face, and the Sixers get the ball back. A turnover again by the Knicks. Refs going on both sides, and the Sixers get it back with about 3:13 to go. Honestly, could have went either way. Kyle Lowry again to Maxey. Maxey over on the far side. Maxey What's he going to do? 5 on the clock. They play catch with Lowry and Maxey. Maxey has it. Maxey being guarded heavily. Throws it away. And Lowry tries to put it up. Embiid for a 3. And it's blocked. And a shot clock violation called. Good defense by the Knicks. And they have locked all windows and doors on that possession. It's 92-89. Let's see again. Clean block by Achua. And the Knicks have possession. They've been controlling the momentum. The Sixers looking to change the ties. Achua gets a screen. Here's Brunson for 3. Way off the mark. And the rebound goes to Tyrese Maxey, that is. And we have another foul called. It'll be a loose ball foul on the Sixers. Oh, man. Let's see this again. Achua. I think he got tangled up with Lowry, and Lowry got called for the loose ball foul, and that was the right play. That was right. 2:42 left to go with 14 seconds left on the shot clock. Kelly Lynn says, thank you, JJ. Oh, man, thank you so much for being here. Both teams with 2 timeouts to go. Achua gets the inbound over at the nail. Hands it off to Josh Hart. And here we go. Josh Hart over at the logo. 5 on the clock. Hart again puts up a 3. It's up, and he can't get it. Rebound again by OG anunoby. How? Oh, man. Jalen Brunson gets it back over at the top of the key, trying to take on Tobias Harris. Brunson, what's he going to do? Puts up a 2. Off the elbow. No. And another rebound by the Knicks. McBride for 3. It's up. No. And it goes out of bounds. It's going to be off the Knicks, though, and the Sixers get it back. They had their chances, and the Sixers just cannot get rebounds. Oh, man. 92-89, but they certainly dodged a bullet there. 2:10 to go in the fourth quarter. They could tie it with a 3 again, or just go down with a 1-point deficit if they hit a 2. Embiid being guarded heavily by OG anunoby. Tyrese Maxey gets it. Here's Embiid on the block. Kick back out to Tyrese Maxey. 5 on the clock here. Maxey, ISO, 2-point shot. Hits up. No. And the box out by Jalen Brunson and Josh Hart. 1:50 to go. Sixers have just not been able to score a field goal here. They've been ice cold. Man, oh, man. Oh, Hearts are racing. 1 minute and 40 seconds to go as Brunson's milking the clock down. Brunson being guarded by Harris. And Brunson goes downhill and a foul called on the Sixers with about 3.8 seconds to go. Oh, man. They've lost every single rebound. No Divincenzo either, by the way. Dante has not played in this fourth quarter. Give the Knicks credit. Seriously, give the inbound adjustments credit. Seriously, it's been great. Brunson, 42 points. The rest of the team has scored 50. He's been the difference maker of this game. All right, so we have foul shots coming. First one is up by Brunson, and that one is good. 93-89. 2 timeouts left for both teams, and it's an even playing field now for both. Brunson will go to the line for one more. Sixers need some heroics to come their way. Still 92 seconds to go, though. The foul shot is up by Brunson, and the basketball gods say no. Lowry lost it, though, but it was last touched by anunoby. Sixers still in this game. Man, he didn't get the lucky bounce there. Kyle Lowry inbounds it to Kelly Oubre Jr., and he picks up the ball just at the logo. 22 seconds on the shot clock, 1:25 to go. Here's Oubre for 3 on the top of the key. No, Lowry, big offensive rebound. Lowry again to Embiid. Embiid kicks it back out to Lowry. Lowry again to Maxey. Maxey to Harris, catch and shoot 3-pointer. It's up. No, and another rebound again by the Knicks. Jalen Brunson again gets the rebound. They just can't hit shots. Man, they have just gone ice cold. Brunson again at the top of the key. Embiid wants them. And now Josh Hart has it. Hart to Brunson. Brunson goes downhill. Floater is up, and that floater is in. 6-point lead for the Knicks with about 55 seconds to go. Jalen Brunson has heard all the noise. It's a 6-point lead. And again, what are the Sixers doing? Oh, man. The Sixers have not scored literally in... I'll tell you the last time that they scored. The last time that the Sixers scored was with 5:04 left to go. That's it. It was 90-89. Why is Toby out there? Why? Why is he out there? Jason says we're done in the series. Not there yet. Still not there yet, man. They're still not done. This game is still not over. Now they got to hit threes, though. There's no doubt about it. It's not over. Not there yet, guys. It's not over till it's over. Guess who scored 6 points in 30 seconds? Guess who did that? Jalen Brunson with 45 points. He's 18 for 34 from the field and has 10 assists. No doubt about it, he's been really good. In the fourth quarter, though, he was cold. The Sixers tied him up on defense, and the Sixers have 1 timeout left. All right, Knicks still have 2 timeouts. Embiid just has not been dominant in this fourth quarter, and OG Anunoby has played really good defense on him, but he's just not being aggressive, and I don't understand why. Also, Tobias Harris is still out there. He still is out there. Embiid gets the inbound, and Embiid goes up for a 2. It's up, and a foul called immediately on the Knicks. Foul immediately called on the Knicks. And Nico Batum comes in for Kelly Oubre Jr. And Embiid's going to go to the line. 26 points. 26 for Embiid. And he'll try to go to the line to make it maybe a 4-point game if he can. 54.3 seconds to go. And let's see what happens. First foul shot is up, and he misses it. The fans are stunned. It's not over, though. 95-89. And Maxey tries to assist Embiid as Embiid walked away from the line. Not so happy. 43 minutes and 26 points for Joel as he drips the blood, the sweat, and the tears. The foul shot, the second one is good, so that makes it 95-90. Sixers have got to get a steal. I think that's without a question. Hart will try to inbound it, and he gives it up to OG Anunoby. I don't know what you do if you're Joel Embiid, but OG tries to throw it, and it's going to go off the hands of Josh Hart. Hart goes down low to Anunoby. 43 seconds to go. Brunson gets it back, 10 on the clock. Brunson gets trapped. He's double-teamed, and he gives it back out to Anunoby. Josh Hart over on the far away and trying to go past Embiid. Hart gets it knocked loose. It's batted away, and Embiid comes up with a steal. Here's Embiid down low to Tyrese Maxey. Maxey got it knocked loose, and it'll be Sixers ball. 26.9 seconds to go. Brunson's looking over at the sideline saying maybe we should challenge this. The game not done just yet. I don't think. I think that they are going to challenge this, though. Maxey got it knocked loose, and I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen with about 26.9 seconds to go, but the Knicks, I think, are going to challenge it. All right. Great defense, though, by the Sixers. They needed that. If you guys are new to the channel, hit the thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button, and turn on those notification bell icons, and that way you'll know when I go live. My name is Jason Joseph, and this, of course, is Play-by-Play with JJ. It's 95-90 with about 26.9 seconds to go. Let's see if the Knicks win or lose this challenge. I don't think they have anything to lose here, but the Sixers have got to hit a 3. I think you got to go for a 3 here, obviously. I think you got to go for a 3 here. I wouldn't mind settling for a 2 and just making them beat you with the free throws, but I think you got to hit a 3 here. I do. Comes the dark years again. I'm not there yet. It's not over. It ain't over. Actually got it knocked loose by Brunson, and I think maybe from that view, let's see again. To touch Tyrese Maxey. I don't know. Looked like maybe he got a piece of the jersey at the last second. But I don't know. We'll see what happens here. Is the call going to be overturned or is it confirmed? Oh, boy. They're still looking at it. If the Sixers have the ball, then that's great. If they don't, that's bad. I can't believe that they set out Dante Divincenzo for that whole entire fourth quarter. Tom Thibodeau, honestly, has outcoached Nick Nurse, man. Seriously. He has. I give him credit. I give Tibbs credit, man. I don't know. Again, I'm looking at the replay to see if it even got a piece of Tyrese Maxey. It's so hard to tell, even if it was the slightest bit. Both teams still have one timeout. The Knicks still have one challenge. And they still have the headsets on. Oh, boy. They say that it's Philadelphia. So if the call is confirmed, I'll put it this way. If the call stands, it is Philadelphia possession. If it's overturned, the Knicks will have possession. Nick Nurse has his hands folded over at his chest. It's been a great series, by the way. It really has. I think that they're going to make the call now, and let's see what happens. Time stands still for a second. They're showing Tom Thibodeau. 26.9 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. And the Sixers will still have it. Okay. That was the right. So that's the first thing that went right for them. 27.1 seconds to go. So they added 0.2 of a second to the game clock. That's also huge, too. 95-90. Batum will be the inbounder, and rightfully so. Let's see if the Sixers can get off a good inbound here. Embiid gets it. He's at the three-point line, puts up a three. It's up and in, but they don't count it. Are they going to oh man. There was a little collision that occurred off the screen. Kyle Lowry tried to set a pick, and I think Anunoby got called for a foul. Let's look at this again. Anunoby got tangled. Yep, Lowry had his feet set. And, yep, that should be free throws coming up for Philadelphia, I believe. Embiid actually did make the three, but they're not going to count it, of course. Yep. So 27.1 seconds to go. And I think we have another challenge by the Knicks, I think. Now they're looking to see if this was indeed a offensive foul. So Lowry tried to set a pick for Joel Embiid, who was tangled up by OG Anunoby. And that should be a foul called on OG. No doubt about it. Should be a foul called on OG. It should be. That should be a foul called on OG. 27.1 seconds to go. And let's see what the call is. Still in the ear. Wish that we would get word. Every single second counts. So Maxey's going to go to the line to shoot free throws here for the Sixers. And the Sixers should get the ball back. Let's see. So Maxey will make will put up the first foul shot. It's up, and he gets it. So that's big. 95-91 is the score. Sixers could cut it to a 1-point game if they make a three here. Batum will inbound it. It was an away from the play foul. So Nico Batum will inbound it to Embiid. Embiid tries to pump fake, goes down low, puts up a shot, can't get it. And the foul called immediately as Josh Hart got the rebound. Embiid thought he was fouled on the elbow. I thought he was fouled too, but they didn't call it. They let them play on. Let's see again. And Embiid probably should have just made the two. Regardless, he probably should have just took the elbow jumper. Couldn't do so. Nope, that's not a foul. That's not a foul. All right, so Josh Hart is going to go to the line. Man, he just got the rebound, everything, and Embiid not happy. So Hart's going to go to the line, still 22 seconds to go. And let's see if Hart can be clutch here. 95-91, first foul shot is up, and he missed it. Hart missed the first free throw. Sixers have got to box out here. Have got to box out. Still have one timeout left. Hart's 4 for 7 from the line today. He hears it from the fans. Second foul shot. It's up. No good. Rebound by Batum. Here's Lowry. 15 seconds to go. They say play on. Lowry gets it at the top of the key. Handoff again to Maxey. Maxey tries to go downhill. Maxey kicks it back out to Lowry. Lowry for 3. It's up. And that's off the mark. Grabbed his own rebound. Puts it up and he gets fouled. 7.5 seconds to go. Oh, man. Lowry knew it was way off and he got his rebound to his credit. He was able to attack it on the glass. It was way off. Didn't even hit the rim. Nothing. Oh, man. Oh, bro. Unbelievable. 95-91. Hart's still racing. Lowry's made all 3 free throws, and he's going to go to the line for 2. Can't believe Hart missed both those foul shots. First foul shot is up by Lowry, and he drains it. What do you do here? I think you got to make them. I think you got to make them. Sixers have missed their last 10 field goals. 95-92. Here we go. The foul shot is up by Lowry. He missed it. It goes back out to Jalen Brunson, and a foul called immediately with 5.2 seconds to go. Wow. Fans starting to file out of the stadium. It's 95-92 with 5.2 seconds left. And Jalen Brunson pretty much just needs one free throw to sink this game. Lowry's foul shot was it was way too long. It really was. So Brunson's going to go to the line as he hears the boos from the Philly fans. 95-92. He's 7 for 9 from the line tonight. First foul shot is Brunson clutch. It's up. Yes. (96-95) or 96-92 with about 5.2 seconds left. Lots of stunned fans here. Second foul shot coming up by Brunson. Got to get the rebound. Let's see if they do. It's up, and it's good. All right, so timeout called by Nick Nurse. Oh, man. They've missed their last 10 field goals. Just haven't hit their shots. 47 points for Jalen Brunson, a franchise playoff record. Crazy. Hit the thumbs up button if you guys are new to the channel. Hit that subscribe button. Season's over. Nope, it's not. Still ain't over. It still isn't over. I'm not there yet. I'm not there yet. I'm still not there yet. This was disappointing, though. There is no doubt about it that this was disappointing. It ain't over. I'm not down yet. I can't compare it to the Diamondbacks. I can't compare it to the Diamondbacks, Larry. Not there. I can't compare it to them. It's 97-92. Nick Nurse burned his final timeout. Lowry definitely should have made that second free throw. But that's not the reason why they lost. And it still isn't over technically. Nico Batum is going to inbound it for the Sixers. They have obviously got to hit a very quick 3 here and hope for a foul. Embiid gets it, puts up a 3. It's up, and that's way off the mark, and that's going to do it. So the Knicks win by a final score of 97-92. And they come into Philadelphia and steal one game. That was the goal. And they lead the series 3-1. So now the Sixers have their backs against the wall for the first time. And Game 5 will be on Tuesday night at 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time as of now. So Brunson definitely had himself a heyday. We're going to talk about it. We have a lot to talk about, but the Knicks do win this game. Lots of frowning faces for sure, but I still think that you should keep your heads high. I still do. They missed 11 field goals, and we'll talk more about it. We will. We'll be going on for a post-game show around 4:30, okay? Good first quarter, but overall in that fourth quarter, I expected Joel to take over that fourth, and he didn't. That's on Joel. But at the same time, why is Tobias Harris in there? You know? That's another question I have. I know that we're in the heat of the moment. It's sad. It's tough. I'm not done yet, though. I still think it's going to 6. They didn't shoot, rebound, and play good D in that second half. No, they did not. They did not. But to the Knicks' credit, they played good defense. We don't deserve to win anymore. Nope. You guys are just in the heat of the moment. I get it. I get it. I get it. I understand. I understand. I love you guys. I appreciate you all so much for being here. All right. I really do. It means a lot. Shout out to you guys for being on here. You know, we have a lot to talk about. There definitely is a lot to talk about. But, you know, just know that I do appreciate you guys for being here. All right? It was tough. It was absolutely tough. I'm not done yet, though. In the heat of a season-ending moment. I know. I get it. I understand. I get it. That's how I felt after Game 3, but I'm not there yet. Not there yet. All right. I love you guys. I know that we can banter on this for a while. I'm not ready to do that. We'll talk about the game. I will go on, as I told you, around 4:30, okay? And we'll do a post-game show. And you guys can vent your thoughts. You guys can literally just talk to me, scream, yell, cry, whatever you want. Or, you know, if you're happy, if you're a Knicks fan, you can do that too. But I'm keeping my head straight. I really do. I really am. All right? Love you all, and I'll catch you all soon. All right? Love you guys.